welcome back to another NHL playoff game 2023 with hockey coach, Joe Coach Franchise weekly for the beautiful country of Thailand. What a great Thursday night, thankfully night, May 25th, 2023. Hopefully an amazing, great day so far, great weeks. Some of you are a week or 4 days after an holidays on Monday. Look like my voice is losing my voice. Sorry about that. Here we go. We are back normal. Tonight, game number 4. Maybe a sweep. We'll see what happens. But I guess Golden Knights take the lead 3-0 in the series. Play against the Dallas Star without Jimmy BENN. Out for suspended for 2 games after a cross-checking again, McStone. So that would be interesting. See this? We already know that Florida Panthers have the tickets to go to the Stanley Cup Final 2023. We just know to wait for the Vegas or the Dallas going to join them. Take a note, we have no game tomorrow night, and it's a day off in the NHL. The next game is going to be Saturday, if it's necessary. Therefore, back in Vegas if the Dallas beat the Vegas tonight. So that's what we have tonight for you guys. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully an amazing grade that I can mention to you. Don't forget my updated news was live this morning, early this morning. Montreal Canadiens is going to sign a new players. Yeah, but it's not Cole Caulfield. It's going to be Jared Davidson on a 3-level contract. We're going to talk about this a bit later. And hopefully an amazing, great day. And you're glad to having each one of you with us tonight. We welcome everybody. Let's go starting with, first of all, Mr. Ronald is in the house. Welcome back. From British Columbia, back in the house, Mr. Luke. Luke, welcome in the house. What about our friend Old Polak is in the house? Welcome back in the show tonight, Mr. Old Polak. And Dinette Mason Home said Dubas look like he's really Dubas have for what I heard, he has a contract for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So he has his own decision if he wants to go to Pittsburgh or not. We're going to see this the next couple of days, but will not be surprised if Carl Dubas he has right now the contract, like I mentioned. He just needs to say yes or no. But it would be interesting to see that. Mr. Sébastien is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Sébastien. Thanks to do the Hockey Nation Live Show. We appreciate a lot to be with us. What about Millie Sharks? Millie Shark is in the house. Who is the next call? What you thought? First of all, thanks to for your question. Welcome to the show. And if you did not subscribe, we would love to having you aboard on the Family Hockey Nation Live Show. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. I was thinking about this earlier. Millie, that's funny you to ask this question because, you know, the Rangers have only one game to beat the Devils and then move on to round number 2. And sometimes it just takes one situation, fire the coach. That's a little bit sad. This is, you know, when you get higher, expect to be fired. That's simple. That's the life of a hockey coach. And Jean Gadin has been with me, assistant coach from Montreal Canadiens, went to Columbus Blue Jacket. He went to the Florida Panthers. He went to the Vegas Golden Knights, now with the New York Rangers. And, you know, it's another story where they don't have no chance. It's just like you don't win, you're out. And I'm not sure he was really the only responsible of that situation over there. Now, who's going to be get over for the New York Rangers? I was thinking about friend candidate earlier where I said, okay, you cannot go with a young coach NHL, go in NHL with the New York Rangers. You need a veteran veterans coach over there. A guy that's been in NHL for many years. He knows how this works. And I think because you have a lot of different kind of players with experience with the Rangers, talk about Grader, Zibanejad, Trouba, and, you know, so I think the Rangers are targeting maybe someone with 10, 15 years experience. Yeah, we still have a few of them, but for some reason, I was thinking about Claude Julien. I know he's 64 years old and everything like that. I don't say he has to be there, but a guy's been there. Guy, he won it before. I don't see Pierre Laviolette over there. But it would be interesting what the Rangers are looking for. But if you want my advice or want my opinion, I think they should go with someone with a little bit more experience. Really great question, and thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live show. Thanks so much, Mr. Sebastien. I took a long walk outside this afternoon. Was sunny, now waiting for the game to start. Congratulations. Hopefully, walk, health. That's the most important thing. You take care. What about directly from Minnesota State? The hockey state in USA. I'm talking about Bob Brenna is in the house. Bob, welcome back. From New Jersey area, our friend RJ Calabro knocked the door. Welcome back. Thanks to be with us tonight. The other was Senator saying contract 1 year. What about from Ottawa? He speak French, he speak English. He's always show up here, Mr. Claude Richard. Thanks so much. Very kind of you, Claude. We really appreciate to support the Hockey Nation Live show. Thanks to be with us. I hope the referee got the ice check. I can handle another game like last night or the World Playoff for that matter. Old Polak, welcome back and thanks again. Yeah, a lot of people talk about the last penalty between the Panthers and the Hurricane. At the end of the day, we know that the Panthers are going to win the series. It's not like because of that penalty changed everything. It changed maybe the outcome of the game last night. But if you think about this, and this is a bad call, but it's not making an effect for me for the series. What I believe it was, when you referee, you have 0.5, you have only an instinct decision to take out or down, to get it or you not get it. And I think as a referee, you always worry about a turnover. And that's, I believe, the excuse I will believe it will come for the referee. He was thinking maybe when he fouled, the puck goes straight to the Carolina Hurricane. Obviously, it was the Panthers. So that's great, a bad call about that. But yes, it was a bad call, and I think that's the situation happening. For the interference, guys, always remember this forever. The NHL, to turn over a goal, have to be sure it's convinced this is going to be an interference. If it's 50-50 and they're not sure, the NHL not going to turn around the goal. And that's what is sick of Bennett. We don't know from the videos it's happening. So I just want to give you a little bit more some clarity about that. And this information is coming from ex-NHL goalies. So I think that's pretty much a good source to hear about that. So anyhow, we're going to welcome everybody in the chat. What about the moderator? Luciano Graziano is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks to be with our initial live show. Directly from England, Grows the Ghoul. 2 o'clock the morning, maybe over there. Welcome, my friend. Hopefully doing well. Always a pleasure. What about our friend The Abs is in the house? Thanks to be with our initial live show. I appreciate that. I appreciate you all with us. And talk about Carl Pulvi. Carl, I believe, is the first time. Hopefully, he's going to subscribe like Millie. We will love to have both of you with us. Carl, tell us where you're coming from and which team are you cheering. That'd be awesome to hear about that. That'd be great. So, KLS from North Carolina, after his recovery from his team, get eliminated yesterday. Okay, let's welcome back. So that's okay, coach. I'm focusing now for the Detroit Red Wings anyway. So who the Detroit is going to draft at 2020, at 23 NHL draft would be interesting. What happening over there? We'll miss opening next season, which means Ben will miss it. Upcoming. Now we get the biggest 5-1 from Luciano. Most of you guys are thinking this game will be done. Nina from Thailand is in the house. Welcome back, Nina. Hopefully you're doing well. And good morning, because she's in Thailand, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Nina, welcome. And the Hockey Nation Live show. Going fishing tomorrow. Anyway, go fishing. Here we go. That's a good place to get peace. When you go and the nature, whatever is activities, that's the place to freedoms, a place to calm, the peacefully, and just enjoy it. Take a breathe, just breathe and just close your eyes and just enjoy that moment. It's not happened a lot, and we should have more often, but that's something I would suggest to do. My favorite activities for me when I was in Colorado was hiking. I hike. I run a lot. In Texas, example, I've always been a guy outside activities. You have to get out. You have to. Your body need that. You need to be sure you take care about your body first. If not, nothing works. You know. You know, I will give you another advice. Like people told me, oh, but I need to take care about this. I need to take care about that. I need to take care about my family. I need to take care about this. But do you take care about yourself first? That's the biggest problem. The people want to take care about everything, their job, financially, family, everything around them. But they forgot themselves first. If you cannot be healthy and you cannot move forward with your own body with a mind of peace inside your mind, how can you take care about everybody else when you worry about the things? So first, you, right? And me. Then after that, go get people around. Anyhow, sorry about that. A little bit out of the subject. The first prayer is going to start. William McClary is in the house. John Ontario. Welcome back. Hello, Carl. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. We have our friend from Richard, I believe. Welcome in the house. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Always great to have people from Richard stop by, say hi to us. I'm a guy like this. Jake Goaltender returned between the pipe, by the way. Go back. Melissa Zabran from Florida or Detroit, Illinois. Somehow, somewhere. Because you got that right. It's a shame. That's a real problem. RJ. And Melissa, Sebastian, Jake McEnway with now the Vegas logo. I love it. Jake. Always business experience. Yeah, that's right, Bob. About this, I tried to pick it up, everything in the chat. You have any comments or something I forgot? And welcome someone. G, back in the house tonight. Welcome back, my G. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live show. We have something else. And high attitude, hi everyone. Yes, Bob, my best time it was in Colorado. Mr. B, welcome back in the house, Mr. B. I call him Mr. B because I enjoy to call him Mr. B. And thanks to be with us. Hopefully doing well. My next video of French in Thailand should be out the next 2 days. I'm working on that part over there. Coach need to work more, but we'll see what happening. We're going to start very soon the period, guys. We still on the national anthem. This is going to be the game number 4, guys, between both teams. Thanks to be with us. We appreciate it a lot. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be great. And please sharing this on your social media. And we're getting there, guys. It's getting closer. The closer is less now. We're going to have only one game every 2 days next week. But what are you going to do, Coach? Well, we'll be back. We're going to be back. We don't take day off here. Maybe tomorrow. But after that, we will be back normally at Nation Live Tonight Show with sometime guests like Marco Larabi and after Marco De Villano. Some people will pop up, say hi to us. So we'll definitely welcome everybody at some point talking what? Hockey, because we love to talk about hockey. Here we go, guys. First play, I'm going to start. Bon match, mes amis. Bonne première période. Here we go. The puck drop already. Vegas win the face-off. We go back behind the net. No, straight to Ottinger. Ottinger make a save already. We got the first face-off right away at the beginning of this game. That's what we got tonight. Jake Ottinger between the pipe for the Dallas. Came back between. He's back for the Dallas Star after he got removed the last game after 7 minutes and 10 seconds, I believe. But it is what it is. So here we go. We're going to continue this coverage. Go back in the Vegas. Control the puck, shoot the puck, and black shot in front of the net. Recovery by Akapa behind the net. Chasing by the Dallas Star. Get out of the zone. The puck go all the way back in neutral zone. Pitching went out by Pedro. Return the puck all the way back behind Ottinger. Akapen on the back end. Bring the puck. Vegas shoot the puck. Riley Smith, I think... Ottinger touched we got a piece of this shot honey out the puck in front of the net of the Jake. Recovery by Dallas. Use the board. Dallas, guys, Vegas is a machine. Vegas, guys, I know the Florida have an amazing, great run. But when you watch Vegas, they are just strong. big, huge. They can skate, they can hit, they can play as a group. I don't know. They are right now on the road for sure. Honey, I'll go back now, get out of the zone. Pas de Dallas, don't play back all the way back on defensive zone. They set up now behind the goaltender of Hill. Recovery behind the net, set up by the Dallas. Now Vegas intercept the puck, going to get out of the zone, cross the pass to Max Stone. Stone return the puck to White Cloud. White Cloud in front of the net, tip by Vegas, missed the puck barely, and recovery by the Dallas Star. Get out of the zone. Max Stone is going to the bench. The puck go back into the zone. Regroup by the Vegas. Jack Eichel. Talk about Jack Eichel, another one. Do he is a MVP for the Vegas Golden Knight? I'm not sure, but a lot of people was concerned about Jack Eichel at the playoff this year. He was not sure if he can performing or not. That's what we got so far. On the neutral zone, reset again. Paddy Vegas return the puck behind the goaltender. Attinger give the puck to the D. Recovery right now by Dallas. Get out of the zone, intercept now by the Vegas at the blind, and now give away puck to Henley. Henley battle with Barbashev. First line for Vegas on the ice, get out of the zone by Dallas across the red line. Let the puck go to the chasing by Kirivanta and Theodore. Theodore tried to get the stick under the Kirivanta. The battle moved to the corner. The puck moved to the corner, recovery by the Dallas, putting puck opposite side. Pinch went out by Akapa. Putting the puck deep in the zone to opposite corner. Now Vegas going to get out by Theodore on the back end. Pass the puck to Raleigh, I believe, or Marchessault. Recovery by Dallas. Get the puck down neutral zone. Don't play the puck by the Vegas behind the net. And reset now by Vegas. Vegas intercept. Going to get it out. Use the board. Pass the puck to the left side. Don't play the puck by Bloger. Don't go back behind the goaltender of the Ottinger. Recovery by Dallas. The puck moves by Vegas on the left side, but the puck is blind. Fire the puck behind the Genoa. Hit the skate. Get out of the zone and get to the right corner. Vegas recovery. Show the puck again. Black shot in front of the net. The puck again right there. Back to Berninger. Looking now. Pass the puck to the right side of Ottinger. Now Vegas control the puck, but the puck is blind. Set up to the D. Hold the puck a little bit longer. It's coming out by Colsar. Without pressure for 4-line guys. And interesting now. Colsar very bad pass. And then intercept by Dallas Star. Across the red line. Don't put the puck. I think it was Bourque. I think maybe Bourque play. We'll see now. Berninger with the puck now. Pass the puck to the board. D to D. Set by Vegas. Vegas tried to get the puck outside the zone. The puck finally get out. And recovery by the Dallas Star neutral zone. They're going to regroup on defensive zone. Turn around on neutral zone. Down the puck the right side of the hill. Chasing the right side. Intercept by the Berninger. Use the board. Pass the puck to the D. Get out of the zone by Vegas. And for the bench. And now they don't beat the puck to the Vegas. To the Dallas Star. And for the Max down. The puck go outside. And no. Outside recovery by Vegas. Loud the puck behind the goaltender. Ottinger. Intercept the puck. Pass the puck to the D. Escanin. Pass the puck to in front of the net. And Dallas going to get out of the zone anyway. Now, don't pay the puck on the right side. Chasing now for the hand icing. There was a call for the linesman. It's going to be a first icing of the game directly from the Dallas Star. Going to regroup and restart at the right side of Jake Ottinger. John Gregor! John Gregor! John Gregor in the house. And we have William, and we have Nicolas de Goubi Bono. Welcome back. Jeremy Anna is in the house. And now Vegas attacking now. Nicaragua hold the puck now. Pass upon the back door. Fight shot by Smith. He score. And the Dallas score. Did the Vegas Golden Knights score? I don't know if William Carlson tipped the puck, but he beat over the blocker of the Jake Ottinger. And you can see the disappointment of the rope hands on that shift again. A turnover on the defensive zone in Vegas attacking. Now you can see where all the puck and pass the puck to the back door. Yes, tip by William Carlson. Carlson score is 8 goal, guys, of the playoff. 8 goal for William Carlson. You know, Carlson the last couple of years did not do well with the salary he got from the Vegas, but during the playoffs this year, he's really performing 8 goals for William Carlson. I'm really impressed. Assisted by Riley Smith and Nicolas Roy. And that way, Vegas Golden Knights take the lead 1-0. So that's happening here. Going to head to the park early tomorrow. I think Jake have a game last night, play baseball. What about our friend Shock? Franco and the sweep. I hope the Star don't get sweep. Everything possible, Mr. Shocks. Right, scoreboard, that does not want to win. Anyhow, Dallas attacking now, hold the puck now, keep the puck, draw the puck back, shoot the puck, a black shot in front of the net, cannot reach the goaltender. Hit, intercept by Max Domi. Now the Vegas going to hold the puck by Jack Eichel, pass the puck to Marchessault, and don't put the puck, and you have new plus coming from the Bruce Cassidy, head coach of Vegas Golden Knight. Now Vegas going to break out. Hardy pass the puck, don't pay puck to Hill, chased by Rob Hands. Battle to go through with John Pavelski, pass the puck to Robinson, miss the puck completely, recovered by the Vegas, cross the neutral zone, set up by Carrier, turn around, and go back now to Pavelski, probably the puck behind to Robinson, lose the puck last minute after a really great back checking by William Carrier. The four line now is attacking by Carrier, shoot the puck, and Goaltender make a save, rebound by Colzar behind the net, intercept now behind by William Carrier. Putting the puck to blind, set up now Didi, set up by Berlingero, fire puck, black shot by Vegas, by Dallas, battle now, and then intercept again by the Stephenson, putting the puck to behind the net of Lindell, go back to Akapen. You can see, guys, the Vegas, better, stronger, faster, they just dominate Dallas. Dallas just played right now like, can we go home now? You know what I mean? It is what it is, but we'll see if the Dallas can come back in the game and then try to win a first W of the series. Go back now to the right side here, the battle behind the net, chasing now by Hag. Now pinched by Askanen, putting puck behind the net with Clendenin. The four line for the Dallas is on the ice. So now the puck in front of Hill, intercept by the Vegas, don't put the puck in intercept at the blind by Dallas, return the puck to the corner, chasing now by Fasca behind the net, battle with Nicolas Hag, putting the puck to the blind, set up now by Lindell, shoot the puck, black shot by Hill, rebound in front of the net, another rebound, another save by Hill with a blocker against Eskinen. This is the first opportunity for Vegas for the Dallas Star tonight, and Hill is still doing well. Stop. Now shoot for Vegas, intercept by Dallas in front of the net, but Vegas return the puck behind the goaltender, Antinger. Now we have battle with William Carlson. We know Carlson just scored the first goal of the game. Is 8 of the players, assisted by Smith and Nicolas Roy. Now the Dallas don't play the puck behind the goaltender. New players coming for Peter the Ward. Now we hold the puck behind the net of the Hill, and then Vegas going to set up the breakout coming down the zone, skating by Carlson. Carlson hold the puck now and shoot the puck, a block shot. Go out of the play and wait after he hit the stick of the Dallas Star. We want to create, guys, our first timeout of the night between both teams. Don't go nowhere. We're going to give you your update of the stat. Thanks for being with us. We want to thank all the moderators to be with our Canadian show. And we want to thank all the people in the chat. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you are back in the chat, I didn't mention your name. Welcome back. And thanks to be with our Canadian show. Here we go. John Grega, yeah, is a big fan of the Boston Bruins. All 5-7-second rule applied to Vegas to 5-second on your in and out. Do not let for checks again set up. Steve G is on the house. Welcome back, Steve G from Denver. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. We have more people in the chat, and not many of them did not click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be awesome. If you can do that, that'd be great. We're going to update the goal here for the Vegas Golden Knight. And then go back right here. Vegas, Golden Knight. Let's go to Carlson. Scored is 8 of the playoff. Assisted by Roy and Smith. Here we go. Here we go, guys. We are, Florida going now Stanley Cup Finals. Will be interesting what's happening there. And then we have now the winner of this series are going to get again the Panthers. Former coach might be won the cup. Coach, yes, John, you're absolutely right about this. You're looking great for the Vegas good night, and sorry for your team, by the way. My team, I just one out of it, but my next team was cheering for. It's not going to sync up. They are going to win it. Oh, here we go, Jake. Go back now by the Vegas, attacking the turnover and recovery by Dallas Star. Go back now to Max Domi, pass the puck to Kiribanta, intercept. Domi shoot the puck on the one-timer, save again by Hill. Hill is looking good between the pipe. I think we don't give enough credit for Aiden Hill. And now Domi by the puck behind the net, set up now around the board, intercept by Trenejo, kick the puck, intercept by Marchessault now, lot of point zone, now get by Jack Eichel. They're going to regroup on defensive zone. By the Vegas, potentially cross the lines, coming the red line, lob the puck all the way back behind the goaltender, Goaltender, intercept behind the net. I think it was Miller. And I'll go back, DD, get out of the zone. Then the Dallas lose the puck and recover by William Carlson. Return the puck now. A very bad play by Hag. Make a turnover. The puck behind the net of the Hill. Recovery by Dallas Star. Now keep controlling the puck by Pavelski. Putting the puck blank. Fire the puck. Black shot by Vegas. Then returning by Vegas. Get out of the zone. Recovery now by the Dallas. Return the puck behind goaltender. No icing. But no offside. Go back now. Hill make some kind of middle worries about the defensive. But again, recovery by White Cloud. Use the board. Pass the puck now to Nicolas Roy. Get out of the zone. Cross the red line. It's coming offensive zone. Roy is got a helper. The first goal of the Vegas tonight. Play a solid line, a solid game with Carlson and Smith. The puck behind the goaltender of the Goaltender. The puck in front of the net now. Battle now. Goaltender kick the puck. Go back to Vegas. Fire the puck, Theodore. Black shot by Goaltender. Recovery by Dallas Star. Kick out the puck outside the zone. And they go back on defensive zone to Vegas. They're going to regroup by Theodore in front of Fasca. Now Theodore go hiding behind the Goaltender. They go to reset the transition on the breakout. Long stretch pass. Tip by the Vegas. Going to win the battle. Go back. Fire the puck. Black shot by Goaltender. And the puck stuck on him. And go to reset now on the right side of the Goaltender. Max Domi have an amazing, great one-timer shot. Hayden Hill is square. Hayden Hill is aware about everything. I like the way he challenged the puck. I like the way he tracked the puck. We always ask the people, the goalies, guys, be square, all right? Then track the puck, all right? And that's very important. Then control your rebound. 3 things you have to do all the time. Be square. What we said a lot of time, right? Be square for the goalie because we want them to be bigger. Try to minimize the hole around you for the shooter. That's the reason we call this like be square. All right. More square you are, more you face, more you challenge the puck, more you track the puck, more you control your rebound. You're a great way now to maybe have a better way to make a big save. Anyhow, go back to Vegas, go tonight, draw the puck neutral zone, set up by Harley, return the puck to Henley, do DD, return the puck now to Seguin, Seguin offensive zone, control the puck now, bring it back in, for the net, the tip, and for the net, Hill make another save. Again, look great Hill between the pipes so far. Anyhow, the Dallas going to recover. We just cross guys the 10 minutes to play at the first period. Marshman throw the puck back to Johnson. Johnson return the puck to Seguin. Seguin control the puck in the corner. Looking now, throw the puck behind to Matt Johnson. Johnson put the puck blind, set up now by Escanet. Return the puck behind the goaltender. Intercept by Vegas. White Cloud. White Cloud now try to get the puck outside the zone. Use the board to get out of the zone. And finally, the puck bouncing back all the way back to defensive zone in front of Dallas Star. They go to return the puck behind the goaltender Hill. Look like we have an offside or something happening in front of the bench. But anyhow, that's happening. Here, let's see what we got for you guys. I'm going to update the shot. We have another TV timeout. Anyway, let's go for update stats. I love it. How you feel? Are you agree? Are you feel great? I feel amazing. Oh, she's awake since 4 o'clock this morning. Oh, is back in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Rafael Iliga, directly from Philippines. Long time, guys. Rafael was with us at the first year, like 3 years ago, and he was pop up every time, said, welcome my family, everything. But Mr. Rafael, I just let you know, we are neighbor now because I live in Thailand. So we are on the same path of the same time together, Mr. Rafael. Welcome to the show. And wow, what a great play. I'm glad to see you, my friend. See Jimmy Ben for the Lady Bank. Yeah, not about that one over there. The report, the Quebec Renvard play Quebec, the Memorial Cup start tomorrow. He has a great point to talk about this, RJ, tomorrow night. Dennis is in the house. Welcome back in the house, Dennis. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live show. To get there, there's something we're going to share for sure. There's a glitch and the matrix. Anyway, guys, my brother Sébastien asking me to cheer for the Panthers and the Stanley Cup final. So I said, OK, here we go. Une journée de moins avant de voir Étienne Gauthier dans l'uniforme du CH. On va voir Oliver Gravel in the house a long time ago. Mr. Oliver, thanks to be with our Canadian show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the live if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. Last time I was there was Montreal visit Tampa. That's almost like 3 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Wow, Oliver, welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well, you and your family. Go back now, defense zone set up by the Dallas. Dallas battle now, the both team battle for the puck in the neutral zone. And the puck go nowhere until the Dallas bound down the puck and defense zone Vegas. Theodore try to pick up puck now. The first line for the Dallas is on the ice, and Theodore hold the puck in front of Pavelski. Loud the puck now by Stone. And then tip the puck. It will be all the way back on defensive zone for an icing. We're going to reset all the way back on defensive zone of the Dallas Star of the Vegas Golden Knight. 9:06 to go remaining on the first period. Pas de problème, Oliver. Ça fait plaisir de te voir en entour ici, de voir the Rays beat the Blue Jays 6-3. Here we go. Baseball. Anyhow, go back now on the right side. Face off, recovered by Domi. Domi won the face off back to Delendria. Delendria went out, battle behind the net. Ran the puck all the way back to the blank. Set up by Sutter. Go DD. Back to Eskenin. Eskenin tried puck outside, but intercept by Vegas. Put the puck outside out of the zone. But Eskenin is going to recover and regroup with Sutter. Long stretch pass to Sutter, the right on the left side of the hill. Contrôlé par Dallas. Ben, il part to Eskenin. Eskenin in front of the net. Fire puck. Black shot by Theodore Berley. The puck go out of the play. Great opportunity, guys, for Eskenin and Dallas Star. But again, Hill alert. Hill solid. Hill is all around the map. Adam Hill is going to create his own name on this game. Thanks so much, Montreal. Vegas, it was so much fun. Yes, it was. Now they are 3. It was this year. But, you talk about it during the regular season. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But glad to see you. I'm 6 stuck. Bob, what's a baseball? Yeah, what baseball? Other the fact you go to baseball to hit hot dog and peanuts. There you go. Go back now behind the net. Set up by the hill, the left side of the hill. We have 4 players, 6 players now battle for the puck. Puck stuck between Marshman and Hag. And now get out by Jack Eichel. Control the puck now. Lose the puck the last second. Jack, great play by him, but not good enough to capitalize on the great pass of the 2 versus 1. Now the Vegas pass the puck is on. The linesman loses his edge. Now the linesman fall. Anyhow, go back Dallas, down the puck behind, intercept by Hill. He'll leave the puck now to Pierre Jadot. Pass the puck to the board, pass to Nicolas Hag, intercept now in neutral zone, and then reset by Carlson, down the puck behind Ottinger. Ottinger play the puck now, go to the D. Long stretch pass for Dallas and for the bench. Now battle in neutral zone. The puck finally go inside the zone of Vegas, go behind the net by Brendan Jadot. Give the puck behind the net to Martinez. So finally Vegas down the puck, no icing. The puck will stop in front of Ottinger, recovered by Akapen. Long stretch pass now in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back and go back now to Bourque. Attacking now, shoot the puck, he'll make a save, go back behind the net. Battle now with Brendan Jadot. And we have Carlson behind with Clendening. Anyway, we get to the puck, go get out of the zone, pass now on the left side, attacking par Roy. Roy pass the puck to Carlson, no chance. We get Dallas intercept. return the puck by the Vegas go night, did it offside, and then Vegas going to get out of the zone. Now the puck go back to Lendell. 7 minutes to go remaining of the first period. Go back to Dallas. Là, the puck by Marchand behind the net. Hit intercept the puck, give the puck to the D. Reset by the backhands, and then Vegas try the puck outside the zone. Intercept by Eskanen. Eskanen play on the right D tonight. Go back now by Vegas, but now the puck outside the zone. Pavelski cannot control it. Return the puck to the D, and loud the puck by Sutter behind Hill. And intercept the puck again, pass to Theodore. Theodore on the back end, so pinch by now by the Dallas. The puck go and get out of the zone. Intercept by Eskanen, give the puck to Sutter. Sutter use the ball, pass the puck now to Pavelski. Down the puck behind Hill. Hill cannot get a puck, but the puck go outside of the play anyway. Going to reset on the right side of Hill. That's great. Another whistle. Peanut won't hit anymore. Stadium are empty. Which team are you cheering for again, coach? I already forgot. But first of all, the Montreal Canadiens is my first team. And then like this, after that, Oliver just jumping left and right. I just love hockey. Of course, I live in Florida for many years, so we go with the Panthers. But yeah, that's happening for that. Could be about 1 second, 5v12 of this series. Wow. But thanks to asking. Yeah, they threw the peanut. Yeah, one guy worked at the Olympic Stadium. I cannot remember his name. It was really good to throw peanut all around from the stair. And now go back now to Nicolas Hague. By battle for the left side with William Carey. The puck get out of the zone. Probably guess go back now to Marshall. I don't know if Marshall. So go back return the puck behind Goaltender anyway to Goaltender. Skating went out by behind the net. But Vegas shoot the puck, Holden and intercept now. Great opportunity, and Goaltender make a big save after a turnover by Dallas. So they'll go back now on the left side, Goaltender. Now the Dallas do me try the puck outside the zone. Finally, the puck bouncing back in front of the bench of Florida, and Dallas down the Florida. The Vegas and the Florida down the puck. And Dallas down the puck on the defensive zone. Petrizio pass the puck now on neutral zone. And then Vegas down the puck out of the play, and away go to a set now for another TV timeout. You're welcome, Oliver. Thanks so much, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, William Vegas is on his front level at Dallas right now. You're absolutely right about this. You talk about, this is a great point, William. If you check the game right now, you're always looking about how they play and how they control and every move they make. You can see a Vegas confidence. They trust each other. They stay. They have a really good puck management. You can every line moving. It's rolling, right? It's just perfectly controlling everything by Bruce Cassidy. You're absolutely right, William, to see that great observation about what's going on the ice. You can see now the Dallas, not a panic mode, but the Dallas need to win. And they are try everything. And sometimes when you're nervous, you feel pressure, but you create more mistake like usually you don't. Yeah, because now you're chasing. And when you chase a score, when you chase a series, all you move, all the action you create sometimes are not good because it's all about the pressure you dealing at that moment. Why you left Florida is a beautiful statement, sir. Beautiful statement, Florida. I agree with you. I just need some kind of adventurous. I am, and I have I'm not perfect, guys. I'm far to be perfect. By the way, I'm worse than many of you. One thing I'm not good, guys, and I don't know why. It's been like this forever in my life. When I hit 5 years, live at the same location, 5 years on the same state, it's time for me to move. I don't know why. My longest time I stay at one location is 6 years. Since 1994, 95. Every 5 years I move. 6 years I move. I don't know why. I don't know the reason. But I've been this way. It is what it is. Anyhow, Dallas attacking now. Pass the puck in the zone. Shoot the puck. Save by Hill. Recovery by Lender. Return puck to opposite corner. Pinch went out by Akapen. Return the puck behind the net. The puck bouncing back. Now Dallas control the puck. Pass the puck to opposite sides. After wrap up in front of that rebound. Now Hill find a way to get the puck back. We'll go to recovery. We have a whistle anyway. If we have an ice stick, I believe, that will open up the first power play. Ice stick for Brendan McNabb. Power play for the Dallas Star. That's what they need, Dallas, to maybe capitalize on those opportunities before the end of the period, at least to tie the game. That would be good for them to come back in the locker room with a tie up 1-1. You're going to stick on Neely and Sweeney. Coach, here you go. I got this. Baxter is in the house. Baxter, welcome back. Thanks to be with us. You're welcome, Bob. You're doing great, Baxter. I like to call him Baxter. I don't know. Baxter is always a name I like to pronounce. There we go. A little bit over 5 minutes to go remaining, guys. Power play for the Dallas Star. We are on the left side of Aiden Hill. The puck will be dropped between Seguin. Play right now with Robinson and Pavelski. So Seguin take the spot of Jimmy Benn. Carlson win the face-off, go back behind the net, potential recovery, and Benizolo does the first icing during that power play. Go back now behind the net. Set up by Eskinen. Eskinen in front of Smith. Pinch by Smith. Another great play. You talk about this, guys. You talk about, Vegas does the right thing, but now the power play of Dallas is very important to capitalize on those opportunities to come back in the game. Anyhow, go back to the right side, attacking by Seguin. Seguin hold the puck, pass the puck to blue line to Eskinen. Eskinen walk the blue line, pass the puck to the wall, back to Robinson, back to Eskinen. Eskinen walk now. Eskinen to Robinson, Robinson to the dots, hold the puck now, back to Eskinen. Eskinen walk a little bit more, shoot the puck, save. Robinson take the rebound, he score after a shot of the Eskinen, rebound in front of the Hill, and then Robinson hit the puck like a baseball player hit a double, and Robinson nailed it. He scored on the bonsai, and then gave the Dallas to tie the game 1-1. Again, a shot, tip in front of Hill. Tried to catch the puck when the puck was bouncing in front of him, but not good enough. And then Robinson in front of him, they take the rebound and capitalize and score. Robinson, the goal for the Dallas Star, is fifth of the playoff, guys, and assisted by Eskinen and Seguin, I believe. Wow. That's what we got, guys. This is what they need, Dallas, at the end of the day, to tie the game 1-1, to capitalize on those opportunities. And that's happening. Robinson have 3 goals in that series. After a really difficult play up prior to that one over there. I'm going to try to get up. I'm good. Baxter is good. Baxter 1-1. And go back Bob. Here we go. Et le but, Sharks. Yep, et le but. William Hockey Revité out there. I believe this is a big part of the Borden and game. Go behind the net, set up by Nicolas Ag. Battle behind the net, recovery by White Cloud, but Dallas put some kind of pressure on the right side. You can see now the Dallas showing the momentum of the game changing a bit. Glenn bring it behind the net, so fast in front of the net. Battle now to the side, he'll make a save, no rebound. We have some kind of push, and now we have get on the left side with Swan players with 3:45 to go remaining, and we're going to reset on the left side of Eden Hill. Yeah, I'm a Baxter. It's not you. I'm about 1 minute behind of you watching on TV. So when you do any live streaming, first of all, YouTube put you behind everything, and then the game I'm watching from my TV and Thailand, I'm about 1 minute behind. So maybe right now you're about 2 minutes 40 seconds. And me, I'm still at 3:07. Just give you an idea right now. If you want to follow me, where I am right now compared to you guys, I'm at 3 minutes right now, the mark, 3 minutes. So my 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 time clock on the screen is pretty much what I am right now. So I just want to let you know about that. Good. Okay. Example: Quebec it was out the shot for a day. It couldn't name many more. These days, old product, most people changing every. Yeah. Well, change the job, change the city, change the wife, change the woman, change the car, change the house. I don't know. It look like I like that. I like those kind of routine. You change the cheese, taste the cheese, eat the cheese, and tomorrow's a new day, new cheese. I don't know. Go back now par le Vegas Gonai, get out of the zone, intercept par Maxton, qui est de Parc Nord to Marchesso, hold the Parc Mort, pass the Parc behind to Stephenson, intercept, and now Dallas coming back. Now, great patch checking, guys. You can see Maxton. You can see Vegas guy. You want to see a great example, the team already in control. The Dallas make a transition, and then they coming back. The Vegas guy, the back checking, two players come back strong, and you can see how they close the gap already. So you can, if you want to get another observation, guys, for the Vegas Golden Knight, check the F3 on defensive zone. Marchessault now pass the puck all the way back and recovery by the Dallas Star. 150 to go remaining. Dallas pass the puck to the board. Don't play pas bien Goaltender Hill. Chasing by Hill. Ag on the folder check. Kick out the puck by Vegas. So the puck go all the way back on defensive zone. Set up by Henley. And they went out, pass the puck to Fasca. Fasca neutral zone, pass the puck to the board, intercept by Carrier, pass the puck to White Cloud to Hag, pass the puck neutral zone, the puck bouncing back to Bludger intercept in front of Carrier, no chance. Great play by the Dallas Star. Now Dallas get out of the zone, neutral zone set up now, go return the puck by Vegas, coming back in the offensive zone, Bludger bring the puck all the way to opposite side, the Sweden plus Bludger. Came from the Pittsburgh Penguins at the trade deadline. You talked yesterday about my Pittsburgh make some kind of decision at the trade deadline. That's one of them. Honey out by Ron Exalt. That's the reason he got fired. Go behind the net, set up by Harley Battle now. Dallas intercept, bring pas de blind, set up now. And go back to Theodore, pattern to Smith, shoot the puck to Carlson, to Carlson, recover the puck, bring the puck again to the blind, set up now by Pedro, shoot the puck, Goaltender make a save, no problem, with 47 to go remaining on this first period. 11 shot for Vegas, guys, versus 12. Pretty much good period overall for both teams. The attack, and I like what I saw so far. They should be, coach should be happy for what they see for both team, for the team plan right now. Face off on the left side of Jake Goaltender. When he by Domi went out with Nicolas Roy. Domi won the face-off, get out of the zone by Dallas Star. Escanin pass the puck, the puck go outside the zone, and then going to be an icing. Reset all the way back again. Icing for Dallas Star. Bad play by Escanin. Going to regard one again today. Canada won today. It's a Provolone, KRS. The real play-by-play, old cheddar. Provolone sound expensive. We want to ever get annoying. Coach, in 4 years, when you move again, try Australia. Expensive but big and beautiful. Yes, it is in Australia. That's something we have to look about that. What do you think about what Robert said? He's really realistic. Baxter, Bredamo, he understood what happening, and they know. Carolina, guys, is we're going to talk about Carolina in the next few minutes, guys. Go back now, defensive zone set up with 9 seconds to go remaining. Theodore hold the puck a little bit more. Both teams does want to give the puck the goal right now, and then Vegas down the puck going to be the end. Here we go, guys. This concludes the first 20 minutes at the American Airlines Arena in Dallas, downtown. After 20 minutes, the Vegas Golden Knights are 1 and the dollar star are 1. We have 2 goals. First of all, Vegas Golden Knight strike first on this first period. At the beginning, it's a goal of William Carlson tipped the puck after a shot of Roddy Smith, assisted by Nicolas Roy, to give the lead 1-0 at 4:17. And then at 15:42, during a power play goal, Jason Robinson scored his 5th of the playoff after he knocked the ball, the puck with his stick. Eskinen and Hans have an assist. 13 shots for Vegas, 12 for the Dallas. 1 power play for Dallas, and they capitalize on that opportunity. And then Vegas have 0 power play during the first 20 minutes. That's conclude, guys. All the stuff you need to know after 20 minutes. Vegas 1 and the dollar star 1. Don't go nowhere. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We'll be right back. We're going to set up a couple of face-off, a couple of update stat here to be sure we follow everything. Not many block shots, by the way. Excuse me. First intermission. Here we go. No, sir, my kid laughed at me when I started winning about things. William, even the grandkids, William, I thought it was funny that I said that he never got sweep. A great soup. I fired careless. William, absolutely love Australia, favorite place ever. Yeah, it is a great place to live. Yeah, I'm getting old, obviously, and I wish I have more patience sometimes, but the world make me a grumpy because it's so fair now. Yeah, William, you know, I sometimes we try to adapt, right? We try to evaluate with everything. It's hard, not easy, and life, guys, about every 10 years. Check your life from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70. Every 10 years, look backwards and look where you're at. Every 10 years, you're going to see some kind of transformation inside of you. It could be health, it could be mind, it could be financially, it could be relationship, it could be job, everything. Go back every 10 years. The key of the cycle of the life is to be sure you become better every time. And you learn from your mistake behind you, and you don't want to repeat the same mistake. So this is really where it's harder because everything is fast, right? Everything, like transformation, some new ideas. It's very hard for the people, to continue to evaluate at the same time. You have the millennium and the thinking of the 20 years old today compared like 40 years ago at 20 years old is not the same, right? How we grow, how the people grow, Now it's all about the phone. It's about the TV. It's about not the TV, but the phone. It's about internet. It's about AI. It's a millennium. People are with the social media are more give their opinion, good or bad. People are become really demanding, and then they are difficult. People are more difficult to live with or to live around, and this is where we are. The millennium kid expect things come to their hands quicker, faster, and not a mindset is who they are. So you have to deal with that, right? And the past, when I was talking with someone yesterday, I think, about her coaching style I was 20 years ago. Only 20 years. If I was coaching today, I would be suspended, and I would be at the sport recommendation, whatever the sport, safe sport, all the time. They would bring me every week in front of the board. Cannot do that. You cannot do that because that's who they are. They protect. What they do a great job, by the way. The safe sport program is solid. It's just who they are. The parents want to know the why. The kids want to know the why. They want to know the how. And they want to know everything. And so you have to change your philosophy. If I did not adapt myself coaching for the last 25 years, I would not make it until a couple of years ago. I, I, I knew I need to change. And it become now a game of mindset. Any sport team, any sport league, major, minor, youth, any sport, anything, job, home, everywhere. Life is a game of mindset. That's it. That's it. And it go for two ways for me: action and how you're going to respond. What is your action? All right. What kind of action you bring on the table? What you do every day? What kind of action you do every day? And then face to anything, right? Any situation, good, bad, whatever it are, challenge, adversity, or good things, right? How are you going to respond? This is two things you need to. You are in control. Nobody have in control. You have in control of that. Is your own action and how you're going to respond. That's it. And every time you're going to make excuse, every time you're going to point someone, not going to work. And it's not, that's what I'm thinking. Anyhow, sorry about that. Out of the subject again. Bring me back. Luciano, control me. Luciano, you have to put control me. But we have our friend Jose Duarte is in the house. Welcome back, Jose. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. I should do like a live streaming personal development coach. Can I make everybody happy? Old Palak, I will say to you, I always have the rules at 8:10 or 9:10. If you go to the concert or if you go to somewhere and you watching the events, whatever it is, right? If you can have 85, 80, at least 80, but more 90% of people are happy. That's perfect. You do a good job. Can it be 10 on 10? Impossible. Kolja, do you hear about the NHPA investigating a conflict of interest? Dubas and Matthews have agent from the same agent company. There was been mention about this now. Before that, Zubas and don't have no agent before they sign Matthews contract, everything like that. That's rare because usually agents don't want to mix both, like you talk about this. But it could be something happening. By the way, the NHLPA accept. They are talking about the possibility to go to 84-game season. The NHL. The NHLPA accept the deal. So I don't know they will do it, but the NHL proposed this to the players, and it looked like the player accept that. Now I don't know it will be next year, the following year. But this is something they're looking for. They want to create, you guys talk about rivalities. They want to create more rivalities and that part. The NBA start they start a tournament now in the season. That's another thing we can talk a little bit later. And then expect the salary cap increasing minimum $1 million. They try to extend to $1.5 to $2 million. The NHL is going to give those information the next couple of days. But yes, Luciano, about that. Jose, welcome back in the house, by the way. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. And then Mr. Mo the twist. The Panther pick is now 31-32. Is that going to be good for Montreal? You never know, Baxter, but it's a great question. Right? I know I got frustrated to see Montreal could get 15, they could get 17, and then they could get now 31-32. I'll give you an example. The Toronto Maple Leafs select 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, it's 2 years maybe, Matthew Nice. Matthew Nice, a 31 overall pick. It was a select by the Toronto Maple Leafs. So, Adrian Kemp for the Los Angeles Kings, 29. You always have a home run at that area. They are not all the home run. I would say to you, 70% those players at that, they are not home run. But you never know if they do some kind of really deep homework. The only thing I'm a little bit, you guys is something, it's funny, when I go live streaming, you talk about subject I'm thinking earlier. Like I was thinking about this morning. I wake up at 4 and then I do all the kind of watching the news and I'm checking like the first hour is all about recap NHL news. And I was thinking about the who they can get. And you look about the mock draft mock for the NHL. Many defensemen are there. I don't know if Bonk will be available at that one. I will have the Montreal select Bonk. Bonk is the defenseman pairing with Logan Mailloux with the London Knights. And that would be something the Montreal could look about this, but I'm not sure he would be available. They have a couple of right defensemen at 31, 32. The Montreal could look about this. Again, always one or two players, guy, they slippery down. If I can remember, I think the Winnipeg Jet draft Brad Lambert at 29. Let's check on my hockey bubble. Here we go. The Winnipeg Jet draft Brett Lambert, 30 overall pick in 2022. So what's the point called? But always one or two, three player guy are supposed to be select at 25, 23rd, 26, and then they slip out. Charlie Strammer. Charlie Stramel could be a case right there. Big winger, 6'3", have a really miserable year with the Wisconsin Badger. That would be one of them. Again, so back to your question. Yes, possible they have some kind of plus. It could be available, but we'll see with time. We have some kind of channel right now here. Update. At our business change, there we go. Most people live their life today just looking for attention. Yep, that's a great point about this. Claude Richard happy. Flemex, Flemex, Bergson, no, it's not good for Montreal at all. Again, of course, he's not good. If you compare, he could get 15, 17 before. But still, Logan Mailloux. Montreal select Logan Mailloux, guys. First round was 31, I believe, too. So you never know. But the chance are not high compared to 16, 15. I have my cat fix my cat is in the gun. Here we go. The cat is ready to rock and roll. Jeremy N is in the house. Welcome back, Jeremy. It's up to you to be who you want to be. You have no choice. Like said, it was said. Baxter, coach. Pittsburgh Steelers have 3 head coach and the 54 years on her at the NHL. Why the short shield like the NHL coach? I will tell you why. And the lifespan of general manager guys in hockey. A lifespan general manager guy is between 5 to 9 years to 10 years. It's rare a GM get fired after 3 years. It's more between 5 to 10 years. It's only that span of the 10 years. The general manager is going to fire 2 coach. What are you talking about? But when you will pop up at the new team, the coach is already there. This is going to be out very quickly. So he's going to fire the coach. He's already there. He will bring his men, right? So the men he has after 1 year, suppose, he will be there for 3 years minimum, maybe 5 years, right? But at some point, this general manager are going to fire that man again, that partner he've been together for years. So this is the fire number 2. And then they're going to hire now another new coach with this organization. So now he's hired a second coach. He fired 2 coach. He bring another coach there. So the time he was there is 3 coach, right? The coach already there, fire him. He bring a new guy with him. he fire him, and then he bring another coach. At that moment, guys, during the next 3 years, you're going to have two things could happen. The GM will be out, and the coach will be out. That's the life of the recycling and NHL. So look about this. Check any GM right now. Go like Marc Bergevin example. And I don't said they're only two or three, but this is the normal happening in NHL. The span of the GM is longer as a coach, right? And you can look about every time they do this. It's rare a GM, like example, it's rare to see like Kyle Dubas stuck with Shelton Cave all the time. But he's always been together since they play. One thing you can maybe not agree with me, or maybe said Dubas is not. One thing, a lot of things we heard from the people and the staff in Toronto, they are really disappointed and really sad when they heard Carl Dubas was out. Why? He treat the people very nicely. He's really care about people around him. A lot of comments from the staff. It could be an employee, an office, or a scout, or an assistant GM, whatever they are. The name of Carl Dubas equal care about the people. He really care about his staff. And you can see he's loyal. He's been loyal with Sheldon Key. But again, I'm not saying he's a great GM or bad GM. I'm just talking about what I heard. So back to the GM, and that's one reason William, not William, yeah, it was William, talk about that. It's not exist anymore. I really believe me as an organization, stability is what the most important things. Look about the Tampa Bay Lightnings, right? Now, it would be interesting to see Julien Brisebois for the next 3-4 years. I still believe Tampa Bay be reasonable, but every time a team go down, look about Chicago Blackhawks, the span of 7-8 years, and then they drop the coach and the GM. I know that situation over there, but still, look about the time with Doug Wilson with San Jose Sharks. Look at the number of the coach he go through that. Obviously, it's easier to fire a coach versus fire 20 players. And they have no kind of longevity like the Steelers. It's an exception. I will give you an example. A team, I was trying to talk about this earlier, guys. I want to give you an example, the Carolina Hurricanes. The Carolina Hurricanes, guys, is one of the different, unique team in NHL. What are you talking about? The Carolina Hurricane guys are not afraid to put, because someone asking me, what is the next thing for the Carolina Hurricanes? But they have to figure out the new contract of Sebastian Aho. It will be out in 1 year, like Matthews, first of all. Right? They have to figure out the two goaltender situation. Both of them are UFA. And I can go all the way like that. But one thing the Carolina Hurricane does very well is they put value on players. So they will say to you guys, this player value $6.5 million. At that moment, if the player want more money, they let it go. So the player does not run the Carolina Hurricane. The Carolina Hurricane have a template, and he stay in the template. They left go Doug Hamilton a couple of years ago. They're not worried about that. Second pair restart, guys. I missed the timeout here for me, but let's go back again on the second period, guys. I apologize, I was talking too much. But that's what the Carolina Hurricane guys are. Look the situation there. How many years the coach has been there? How many years the GM are there? They are loyal. Look, Justin Williams stay around. Robert Amo been there forever. Ron Francis, before he got the job, he was there forever too. So the Carolina Hurricane are really that kind, the team where they don't care. If you don't fit under budget they have, you're out. Whatever who you are. Oh yeah, but they get Kokanemi, everything like that. The signature of Kokanemi was really calculated. Yes, maybe too much money, I cannot go there. But it's too early to go that way yet. Eric Tulski walk over there for years at the Department of the Analytics number. They are a good team, Carolina, because they really have a good staff people over there. But again, you'd disagree with me, I'm okay with that. But I'll just give you another observation I have about different team in NHL. But great question, William. Refer to the Pittsburgh Penguins, uh, Pittsburgh Steelers play into the game for what? To lose at game 7 because puck goes over the glass. Unbelievable, Jake. But this is a part of the rules, Jake, right? It's the same thing with cross checking or everything like that. I would say why the player did that. Why not the player bring the puck, um, keep the puck in the ice? So that's the rules. It's just happening that way. Now it's sad that it's happening, but that's a part of the rules. Go back now, and if not for coach, I will not be interested. Thanks so much, Jake. Keep up your great works about that. What about Benjamin Laplan? Do you think Seattle is going to win the Memorial Cup? Great question, Benjamin. They are my favorite team. This is the team I predict to win, Benjamin. So yeah, they have a really steady team over there. Talk about Lambert, we talk about Goaltender, we talk about was Zellweger. That team is full. Davidson for the Montreal Canadiens prospect. They have a lot of prospect inside that team. Yes, Quebec Remparts are a solid team too. The Peterborough Beats have a good team. Kamloops, I'm not sure what they look like, but at the end of the day, we have to. I slightly give an advantage for Seattle Thunderbird. Great question, Benjamin. Thanks to stop by. Benjamin Laplante. Sur le puck now de la site, par le Dallas Star, le puck outside zone par Vegas. We'll go back on the description of the game so far. We'll be back with the chat in a few minutes. Now the Dallas attacking the left side of the hill. There's some speed now. The Dallas will get the momentum. Send they got the goal of the game to tie the game at the end of the first period at 15:43. Anyhow, Theodore still the puck now. Theodore battle now, protect the puck. Tip by the Vegas golden knight, bring puck to opposite side. The puck go outside the zone and neutral zone. And finally, dumped by Jack Eichel and returning to the bench. Set up by Ali behind the net, bring the puck on the board, hit by Harden, by recovery by Clendendale. Bring the puck behind the goaltender Hill, chasing up by Berlin Jadot, hit solidly by Fasca. Bring the puck in front of the net, the Dallas shoot the puck, Lendl, block shot by Vegas, the puck bouncing back outside the zone, recovery by Akapen, return the puck behind the goaltender, all the way back, and the puck go to left side. Berlin Jadot leave the puck, Dallas attacking now, bring the puck to the right side of the hill, intercept behind the net. Now below at two players, kick by the Vegas golden knight, pinch by Akapa, dumping the puck deep in the zone, recovery by Johnson, bring the puck in front of the net, miss the puck by his teammate, recovery by Max Stone, long stretch pass now, kick up by Stephenson behind the net, recovery alone. Now below with Akapen, and intercept now with Marchman to join the party and for Nicolas Roy, and get out of the zone, back to Dallas again, cross the blind, now kick out of Marchand offensive on the right side, pass the puck the back door, Johnson fire puck, miss the net belly, pinch one up at Dallas, and Vegas got out of zone. At 2-1 for Vegas. Riley Smith looking on the back door, on the back end to Carlson. Return puck Smith, no chance. It was difficult for Carlson. It was on the back end. Now go back. Smith should take the puck, shoot the puck. Anyhow, recovery now by Dallas. Let the puck. New plus coming for Peter DeBoard. Go back to Nicolas Ag. 16 minutes to go remaining on second period. Still 1-1. Robinson tied the game for Dallas. And the first goal of the game, William Carlson is 8th of the playoff. Go back by White Cloud. Pass the puck to Carlson. Now let the puck. Dallas intercept. Shoot the puck by Rob Hands. Rob Hands. And the puck go out of the play. We're going to reset now on the defensive zone of the Dallas Star. All the Vegas going right with 15:47 to go. The nation should always be putting a top start to the game, but that's not the case anymore. Yeah, not easy on that one. Jake and RG Calabo 44 light. Don't forget click the like. Many bad card this playoff. I mean many. Yeah, was yes, it was or no question. It's a yes or no question. Benjamin, look at Jason Johnson. I got big 37. Look at how he turned out to be with the Dallas. You're absolutely right about this Baxter. I'm referring, but don't like it. See anything get ripped off. The winning goal should have been interference. About that, Zeph Zeph is in the house. I agree, Zeph, Feliciano. Coach, you excited to see what the other prospect will do in the Memorial Cup? Yes. Owen Beck and Jared Davidson. Davidson is really like a wild card, right? He was 130 overall pick last year, fifth overall. He's aged out right now, but look, he brings some kind of, he likes to compete a lot, and he really energetic. But again, to make the NHL, I'm not sure, but it would be a good player for play Laval Rocket. You never know. He's only 5'11", but you never know. After everybody turn around, he could become another Jake Evans. Who knows? Have a bad call, then miss a call. Nobody going to beat Seattle in Memorial Cup. Like I said, Benjamin, they have a great, solid team. So in the year, World Hockey this year, flat score, but ref called it out because I sick, but no penalty unreal. Mr. B is in the house. One cover as is no chop in the year. And circle are pushed out by the players. Thanks, coach. You're welcome, Mr. William. Go back in the game now. Don't play the part with Dallas Star. Intercept by Vegas. Going to set up now. And don't play the part behind the goaltender of Goaltender. Recovery by Henley. Return the part to Harley. Leave the part to the corner. Pinch run out by Vegas. Now Dallas going to recovery park. Pass the puck a little bit too far. Chasing run out by Henley. Attacking on the offensive zone. He's by himself. Draw the puck back. Anyhow. Joined by Harley. Both defensemen, guys. But you have a whistle right away back over there. We have an ice stick, I believe. Do we have the call? Is Dalendria, 2 minutes for ice stick. And now the Vegas going to use his first power play of the night. 0 shot, guys, in the second period so far for that. For Vegas, 5 for the Dallas Star. That's what we got so far. 2 minutes for Isaac Delendria. Vegas on the power play. Can they capitalize? Would be interesting. We'll play out too much input. Coach, who do you think going to Memorial Cup? Who do you think going to Memorial Cup? Yeah, I think answer to you. I apologize. It took me a little bit longer. Coach was going to born as the president of the team. You spot your GM, coach first, then players. Yeah, obviously, let you know the money is the biggest problem. Mr. Inartap knocked the door. Welcome back, Mr. Inartap. William have Seattle too. Yeah, those guests. Go behind the net. Chasé par Vegas. Down in the corner with Marchessault. Battle with Max Stone. Now the puck stay in the goal with Lendl. The go back finally go back at the wall. Back to left side to Jack Eichel. Eichel hold the puck back to now to Theodore. Pass the puck left side to Stone. Shoot the puck. A black shot to Jack Eichel. Recovery by himself. Go back at the goal line. Eichel return the puck to Theodore. Theodore walk the blue line. Set up to Jack Eichel. Go in the back door. Intercept now on the right side. Attaqué by Marchessault. Battle with Dallas. Win the battle. And then Lundell dumping the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Excuse me. Yes, he is Jake McEnwee for Domi. Cause me converse from the first sign back in, run now as they have, that's what done. Cause would be bad. Go behind the net, set up by Hill. RP. Go back now on the left side, face off, recovery now by the Dallas, and then create out of the play going to reset. Not really. Baxter Perry doesn't want to come back in Montreal. Few Browns behind Cassidy and took what happened. Serve Sweeney while the watch Cassidy win. Bennett et Kudas. Go back now on the right side. Shoot the pipe of Vegas. Go back now on the left side. Go back on the all the way back behind the goaltender of the Hill. 16 seconds remaining on the power play. Set up now by Berengero. Skate the puck. Pass the puck now to Carlson. Carlson attacking now. Pass the puck opposite corner. Intercept by Vegas. Go now to the blue line. The goal line. But it's on by Smith. Smith now battle with Vegas. A good check by the Dallas Star. Go back behind the net by Eskinen. Eskinen pass to Roy. Intercept now by Smith. Smith bring the puck. Fire the puck. Danger make a save. And a go rebound on the left side. And now Vegas try to get a puck. And Domi intercept. Domi use the board. They intercepted the line, but the puck go outside zone. We call it by Vegas. Go back on the DD. Back to Berengero. Win the puck to opposite side. Danger barely make a intercept the puck. Go back on the left corner. Pinching right up by Carrier. And Dallas try to get a puck outside zone. Hold the puck now to the wall. I bring the puck to White Cloud. White Cloud hold the puck back to Hag. Hag fire puck. Well, He made broken stick for Hag. I thought there was something wrong with him. And I'll go behind the net. Chasé par William, a career with Teddy Bloger. The lose is the he owes his edge pushing and then Dallas get out of zone. Landell pass the puck to Domi. Domi attacking now, kick out the puck in front of the bench, in front of the net. Then the puck stuck right there, recovered by Marchand. Marchand prenait pas de blanc, set up to Dallas Star. Qu'on le puck hands, fire puck, black shot to Hill, intercept by Vegas, try puck à 16 ans, intercept again by hands. Pass the puck the back door, set up now by Robinson. He barely hit the post. The puck go all the way out of the play. We're going to reset now with 11 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this period. Don't go nowhere. Luc Laverson. Here we go. We'll just wait for the puck drop, guys, to consist with 11 minutes. We're almost at the half of the game, 1-1 again. Another game of very low scoring. And we see Dallas face to elimination for the first time again, the Vegas. Go back outside the zone par le Vegas. Le puck go all the way back behind Goaltender. In front of the Goaltender, Sutter intercepted the puck. Long stretch pass now. Ticket by the Dallas Star. Where Nysin are going to reset all the way back on defensive zone of the Dallas Star. Listen, your coach. Yeah, because it was too loud on that one. Go back now behind on the left side of Ottinger. On the right side, Joe Pavelski by Stevenson. Go back now outside zone by Robin Hands, bring the puck behind the net, chasing it out by Hag. Hag to the wall, pass the puck to White Cloud. White Cloud passes Stone. And the puck going bouncing it back all the way back, and no icing by the Way by the linesman, set up by Eskinen. Eskinen now hold the puck now. Eskinen pass the puck to Robin Hands, hold the puck, cross the red line, kick out the puck to Robinson at the left side. Pass, shoot the puck, in, make a save, rebound. We saw it by the Vegas, get out of zone. Almost a breakaway for the Vegas Golden Knights, coming on the right side, the back door, the 5-0, and saved by Goaltender. Jack Eichel tried to score. And a great play recovery went out by Barbashev, shoot the puck, black shot. Goaltender make a big save on that one. Go back behind the net, set up by Marchessault. Return the puck to opposite corner. Pinch went out by Vegas. Tip by Dallas. No, the puck stay in the zone by McNabb. Finally, McNabb pass coming to that side. Fire puck the other. Save again by Goaltender. Recovery by Eichel. Back to McNabb. Attacking now. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Dallas. McNabb find a way to get the puck back. Put the puck behind the net. Set up by Jack Eichel. Back to McNabb. Showing him the back door. Hilleby. What a goal. What a pass. And tic-tac-toe. Again, he did it again. I'm talking about Jonathan Marchessault. And the Vegas take the lead 2-1. Wow. 8 of the playoffs, Stephen McNabb and Jack Eichel. There we go. That's what we got so far. Période de Québec. On va see Marchessault, Jérémy N. Marchessault has been a beast on this series. Nice pass by McNabb, William McClary. Well said. What about Marchessault, guys? Product, again, Marchessault was with the Tampa Bay Lightning, won the Florida Panthers. They let it go at the expansion. They let go to the Vegas Golden Knight, and then Marchessault is the rest of the story. Anyhow, Marchessault and Roddy Smith, our two players, came for the Florida Panthers. Not good enough for Montreal, François. I don't think so. I think they could not sign him for Marchessault. Go back now. About an attack, get a ping pong goal. They will keep you sell, save, or you might need one. 111 Quebec. Wow, Mr. Ronald. Face off now on the right side. Thanks so much to be with us tonight. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. Luc, he loved those games, Luciano. Luc is a big fan of the low scoring. Both Marchessault and Good were signed by Eisenman during the summer perfection camp. Thank you for all the likes tonight. I just want to correct you, Francois. Marchessault was not signed during the summertime, Francois. Jonathan Marchessault was signed UFA by the Columbus Blue Jackets in 2012. And then 2 years later, the Blue Jackets traded Marchessault with Dalton Smith for Matt Teomina and Dana Tyrell. And then after that, the Vegas draft him from the Florida Panthers on expansion draft. So I just want to correct that for Marchessault. I knew it was this, but I did not know which team signed him. So I knew it was not Eisenman, Francois. So I just want to not put you on the bad way. So I just give the right and information about Jonathan Hubert, Marchessault. So Marchessault, guys, signed a UFA free agent by the Columbus Blue Jacket. He got traded for the jacket with Dalton Smith. So I just want to give you those information about that. Now, Good could be the one here. Yannick Good, he was the one, I believe, by Eisenman. He was signed by the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2014. So I just want to give you that information. You're absolutely right about that, Francois, for Mr. Yannick Gord. Hey, Coach, I was thinking one day coming to Thailand, but after your last video on scam, I will stay home. No, it was just, I don't want to fright everybody. It just happens sometime. It just, I've been here. Not many people scam me. It's just to know a little bit the information about that. But it's happened in Thailand sometimes. Not a problem, François. Night is in 22. Come on, tonight is on the déjà les Flyers sont en finale de la Coupe Stanley. Gagner ce match, je pars. Go back now de Dallas, attaqué now de Blanc. Sur le pack, de right ça. Wow, what a save by Adam Hill on Robinson, guys. What a great block shot. That shot is good. You can hang on there. Riding the Storm is in the house. Take some off everybody. And Mr. Jeremy N. And in our top. Thanks for all the live we got tonight. What a great play by Scanning to Robinson. Robinson, one-timer. And Hill make a big save with the glove. With 8 minutes, 3 seconds to go remaining on this second period. We just crossed, guys, the second period, the half of the game, by the way. I don't know. Second period looked like a bit longer for me. Thanks again for all the like we got tonight. We appreciate a lot. Go get out of the zone by Stephenson. Pass the puck to the side. Keep the puck now by Harden. Harden try to get a puck and then intercept the puck. Bring the puck to the board. Pinch by Marchand. Marchand pass the puck to Johnson. Intercept by Stone. Fire the puck in front of net. On the left side, Stone intercept the puck now, battle for the puck, bring the block, set up by Martinez to the puck, block shot by Odenger, back again to Stephenson, pinch by Prelingelo, pass the puck to the board, to Johnson now, and try to get the puck go from Stephenson, and get out of the zone, the puck bouncing back to Martinez, Martinez hold the puck, join the direction, the back end, bring the puck now to Stone, get out of the zone, intercept by the Dallas Star, attaqué by right side by Delendrea sur le puck, intercept par Prelingelo, point the puck to the board, intercept par Delendrea, the puck bouncing back with Stone, get out of the zone by the Vegas, a lot of puck, new plus coming from Bruce Cassidy. It was funny to say Delendrea and Prelingelo look like an Italian Ruby team, Delendrea and Prelingelo. Anyhow, go back by the net by White Cloud. White Cloud pass the puck to the board. Pass to Dallas Star. Shoot the puck. Block shot by the Golden Knight. Don't pay pipe by Smith, I believe. Barbachev. Chased by Jack Eichel with Rand Sutter. The Dallas is going to get out of the zone. Use the board. Pass the puck to the right side of the hill. Hold the puck by Domi. Domi pass the puck behind. Intercept by Vegas. Get out of the zone. Now cross the blinds. Coming to red line. Load the puck now by Barbachev. Behind the goaltender, Jake Ottinger. Recovered by Rand Sutter. Pass the puck now to Ekapen. Now the puck stuck in the blind between 3-4 players. Battle for the puck. Domi recovery. Pass the puck. DD by the Dallas. They go to regroup. Now tip in front of the goaltender of here. The puck bouncing back. Chased by Theodore and Gladden. And McNabb recovery puck. Pass the puck to the board. Pinch by the guest. Loud the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back all the way back in front of Ottinger. Play the puck. Keep the puck now to right side. Sutter intercept. Loud the puck. Return the puck to the Vegas. Both team exchange the puck now. The puck in the zone. Set up by Broger. Attacking now on the right side. Ottinger. Save it by Ottinger. Go back on the right side. Chased by William Carey. That is going to get out of the zone. Hold the puck now to Pavel Pavelski. Don't keep control the puck. Attacking on the offensive zone. Kick out now to Book. Shoot the puck. Block shot by Hill. No rebound. We're going to reset now on the left side of the Hill. We're going to create anyway TV timeout. There we go. We're going to get there. Willie Snyder is in the house. So welcome back, Willie Snyder. Thanks for being with our Canadian show. Welcome back. Looking at the door. Kachuk driving his golf cart tonight. Drinking beer. Face green G about Kachuk. No need to be scared when you just bring the cheese with you. The players are always longer when the game is boring, Luciano. Yeah, possible. Danick Martineau. Dallas will choke like a winner. Just wait the puck drop, guys. We're about a little bit over 5 minutes to go. Look like I will watch the Memorial Cup insane. Memorial Cup start tomorrow night. Face off now on the left side of the hill. Intercept by Vegas. Win the face off. The puck stuck in the neutral zone. No, keep in the zone by the left side. Go back on the side. Pinch by the Vegas. Try puck outside zone. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. Set by Ali. Ali pass the puck to the right side. Pack happen. Recovery by Carson. Loud the puck behind Goaltender. Lead the puck to the side now. Chasing by the Dallas Star. Get the puck in the zone. Both teams exchange the puck again. Did it outside. The Vegas get out of the zone. Recovery behind the net by Ali. Ali went out, skate the puck, go around the net, then pass the puck in the zone. Vegas attaqué by Pavelski, pass the puck to Robinson, fire puck, black shot by Hill, rebound, go back to Vegas. Stephenson put the puck outside the zone, intercept at the blue line, pinch went up on the other side, the puck stuck right away, and go back on the board. We have a whistle, look like we're going to recovery. Look like William, coach, think what about the currency exchange and the poorer countries can be a major problem for scam? Yeah, it is too. I did not talk about this. There's some kind of fake money in Thailand. I heard about this. I never be around that, but that's another kind of scam. The wallet scam, the police fake scam. You know, the cheese scam. We have the cheese scam. I'll need to study a little bit more about that one. This player remind me of my wedding day when the L will be over. World Cup, she won the best series in a long time. Here we go. RG 57 like. We're hanging there, Mr. RG. It is what it is. Go back now. Don't play the pipe by the Dallas, by the Vegas battle went out with White Cloud. Go back by Nicolas Roy. Coach, what does a small car cost you in Thailand insurance? The, 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 the car a little bit cheaper here compared to Canada, but I don't have exactly the cost of insurance. Go back to Vegas now on the back door. The puck bouncing back. We carry Vegas at the blind. Set up now by Berlin Jado. Pass the puck behind. Hold the puck now. And then we have a battle on the left side of Holden. Recovery by the Dallas Star and get out of the zone. Going to reset at 4:10 to go remaining on the right side of Goaltender. I don't have those information, honestly, about insurance. I would tell you about for the car about 25% cheaper for the car. It's funny compared to USA, Canada. You know, Canada, USA have a lot of different cars, right? Like many different cars you can see on the street. Here's pretty much a Toyota. Toyota dominate a lot here, honestly. And they are cheaper. But they have other kind of car for sure. But Toyota is really where the people. I see BM, I see Mercedes, I see, but 2-1 for Vegas now. Thinking about Jackie Cole, fire pocket, black shot for Goaltender, great save for Goaltender. Second time for a goal. A goal on the breakaway, by the way. We have outside the blind, yeah. I don't see Chrysler. I don't see Ford. One thing you have to remember, guys, Jack Eichel, it was a 2-1, by the way. Jack Eichel, he looked like great skater. Jack Eichel looked great skating right now. He feel like he's really at his best of hockey. Goes, what does my lucky? I think what? Monopoly money scam the channel. Going in France last time before you walk down the no car in a tap, 3 goal only. Yeah, the motorbike, the motorcycle or the motorbike is about $2,000, $3,000. But you have some cheap at 600-700. I guess the best is I'm coming with this very soon. I just need to find my to get my driver license. And now to go back to Hill. Hill play the puck to the board to Domi. Domi intercept the puck now. Bring point for net. Tip. Rebound by Dallas. Shoot the puck again. Hill make another save. Go back now to the blind. Set up now by Dallas for the puck now. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of net. Recovery now by by Delendria. Battle with Pelangelo. Pass to Domi. Domi pass the puck left side. Attacking now. Shoot the puck. Hit the post again for the Dallas South. Shoot by Ekepa. Returning the puck to Domi. Domi to blind. Fire the puck. Play the shot. Robinson the back door. Robinson score. And to tie the game for the second goal of the night for Robinson. And Robinson score is 6 of the play up, second goal of the night. And Dallas are back at the end. They capitalized exactly what they did at the first period. They score a goal at the end of the period at 2:39 remaining, and they tie the game 2-2. Robinson, 6 other players, guys, and that way the Dallas tie the game 2-2, and they're still alive. Going to continue for that period. We'll see how they're going to respond. But again, Dallas score. Robinson goal. I said. Robinson, 6 goal. Of the playoff. Another rebound for Robinson. You have to be at the right spot, at the right place, at the right time. Is there any more to I can tell them? That's only we got here, Melissa. Two Baxter. There you go tonight at 3 seconds. Jeremy. Here we go. Go back now and hold the puck on the left side of the hill. 2:25 to go remaining. The Vegas going down by the puck in front of the bench. Smith back to Carlson. Intercept for Dallas Star. Pass the puck to the wall. Back to Robin Hands. Pass the puck now to Robinson. Lob the puck behind the net. Set up by White Cloud. Shoulder check. Checking by the Dallas. The puck go all the playing away with 2:13 to go. Kiro is in the house. What's sad to have the Hurricane get sweep. You're absolutely right about this. Coach, what about sales tax? Does it exist or cash is king? Or tax is no tax. William, no tax. Like it's all cash, 99.9 William, so no tax. You go to a restaurant, it's 50 baht, 50 baht. All cash. It's rare. The people, they have those, like they use like that kind of the QCR, whatever is. They use their phone like an ATM here. Nobody have a card. Like it's rare. Like every time you go on the street or everything like that, maybe a big restaurant, they have you can use your credit card, but 99.9 you use money, or you use your phone, and you can pay directly from your phone to go from the bank to bank. So that's pretty much what they use here in Thailand. But honestly, I don't see many people use their credit card or whatever it is to pay at the restaurants. Go back now by the Vegas goal night. Attacking now by Robinson. Back to the puck. He'll make a save. No rebound. Front of Pavelski. Going to reset with 1:16 to go remaining. 1:16 to go remaining. Great question, by the way, tonight about Thailand. Something I need to pick it up for that. We're waiting for the puck drop. Go back now, get out of zone by the Vegas, hold the puck behind the net by Roy. Roy battle with Stanley and Robinson. We last 1 minute to go remaining second period. Hold the puck now by Smith. Battle now on the left corner. Smith, Roy. And we have Arley, Henley, and Carlson, a 6 player right now in the corner. Puck behind the goaltender. hold the puck now by the Dallas Stars. Try puck outside the zone. No chance. A return behind the net. Set up by Henley. And they pass the puck now to Harley. Harley now pass the puck to Robinson. Robinson hold the puck now in neutral zone. Cross the red line. Loud the puck behind goaltender off the hill. She's him now with 30 seconds. Prediction win the puck on the board. Dallas intercept. Back to Renz. Fire puck. Miss the shot. Belly the puck. Go back to the side. Attacking by Captain. Intercept for Vegas. Get out of the zone. Now 4+ coming for the Vegas. Good night. And neutral zone. Get out of the zone by Marchessault. Bring the puck behind the net, set it by Sutter, turn around the puck and get out of the zone. Dallas and the puck hold back on the Vegas going to recovery. DG with 10 seconds to go remaining, guys, from this second period. It's going to be the end of this second period. The score will be 2-2 anyway. Here we go, guys. Same tie game after 40 minutes at the American Airlines and Dallas. 2-2 between the Vegas Golden Knights and Dallas Stars. Both teams scored 1 goal during that second period, and it came from, of course, the Vegas Golden Knights open up the second period. They take the lead 2-1 with a goal of Marchessault. Is 8 of the players assisted by McNabb and Jack Eichel at 10:23, and then less than 7 minutes later, Jason Robinson second goal of the night. 6 of the players assisted by Landell and Domi to tie the game 2-2. 17 shot guy for Dallas Stars during the second period. 17 shot, that's a lot. And Vegas 10 for a total of 23, 28 for the Dallas Stars. 0 penalties during the second period. And we are tied after 40 minutes, guys. By the score 2-2. Don't stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to give you all the update you need to know. Baxters are now coming back and again. Look at twice they did. Yes, you're absolutely right about this. Look, they scored twice at the first period, second period. Call penalty on the last 2 minutes on that will happen. And the third, Old Palak. Sebastian are only 1 Florida to win the cup. I don't care about this to get team, but a close game, a series will be good. You're absolutely right about that one over there, Sebastian. Thanks to be with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be awesome. And that's what we got so far. No game tomorrow night, guys, in NHL. So no game. So what are you going to do, Coach? I'm not sure yet. So if I'm back tomorrow night, I'm going to do the game 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to do Ab Nation Live Tonight show. If I'm not back, I'll just take a day off. I did not take any day off since the beginning of the playoffs. So we'll see what it's Friday night here in Thailand tonight. So you know what I'm talking about. So we'll see. I will play by here. So stay tuned. Check your notification, and if not, we'll be back Saturday night for the game. If we have another game between game number 5. If not, we move on, and we have to consider without couple of night with no game. We're going to do Ad Nation Live Tonight show anyway. I want to start to win 2, but they are no coming back. And then we won tonight, but game live. Vegas is going to take it. CG, watermelon, a break, Coach. Yeah, I need to take a break. No watermelon this morning. I ate everything last night. Coach, have you seen any of the video of the Star fans getting mad? No, not really, Willie. Not because I'm not interested, just not time to check those stuff like that. I watch so many things about hockey. People asking me, what you doing? I'm just checking the podcast. I try to get news. I get the credit, but I did not look about this. Woody, I apologize. Cheese day, cheese night. Look like Austin. I don't know. She's in town, so I have to be careful. But we'll see. Coach, prends le temps de te payer du bon temps. Relax et repose-toi. Merci, mon Sébastien. Devon, back in the house. Even if Dallas won the game, I cannot see them winning the series, but the Panthers will probably like it to go longer. Devon, yeah, absolutely. If Dallas won, yeah, but I don't see the way the Vegas play, guys. It would be a big swing momentum, and I don't see that right now. Now, I said that, and I said it not happen. You never know, but Vegas right now are in control about everything, in my opinion, so far. Whatever they 2-2 right now, they just dominate. Randy V is in the house. You deserve 2 days off, but said she's not for coach. I don't know, maybe not 2 days, but maybe one day. That would be something like that. But we'll see. What is on the program for me? I need to work on my other channel. Anyhow, TV timer, guys. I need that one over there. Baxter said there may be one tonight. I don't want nobody back. It's a very big, strong, last good thing, buddy. Yeah, you never know about this. RG Calibro with update. Goes going to City. Like, hi, my friend. Not easy. Not easy. You made my day. Not going away. I'll be back right back. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget to click on the likes. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Beautiful morning. Wow, I did not know that. Sunshine is up. cloud is blue sky. It's going to be an amazing, great sunset. And yeah, definitely was some pumping going on Florida last night. There will be a great. There we go. Gorgonzola. Alan Barnes is in the house. Welcome back. As fini de dire des niaiseries. Mr. Danny is in the house. Welcome back. Under the moderator. Welcome in the house. Danny T is in the house. Just wait for the third pair start, guys. Hopefully, an amazing, great week. One more day to go for you guys. And I'm already there. 9 o'clock a.m. here on the beautiful country of Thailand. Today, we're going to get some footage. You're welcome, Danny. But it was thrown by the Penguin lose. Yeah, possible, Jeremy. So we'll be interested what happening, guys. Don't forget, starting June 4 to June 10, the combine of the NHL and Buffalo. Something we want to follow up. Don't forget, guys, to follow the Memorial Cup start tomorrow night. Kamloops versus Quebec as a game to follow. For next until next week, you have one game per night for Quebec. You can consider to follow the World Championship 2023 in Finland, Team Canada. A lot of hockey still, guys. You can watch hockey almost every day. And definitely the Hockey National Show is going to deliver some great contents. Coach, order food from an African restaurant. All they call is spicy. Here we go, Danny. Welcome in Thailand. And their food, Danny. Yeah, talking about this, look, they have a lot of guys. People asking me what kind of foreigner. First of all, we have a lot of people from Australia, Norway, a lot of people from India. India guys, they have a kind of and Pattaya food restaurant after they are like at the beginning of the when you come in Pattaya. They are all together there. They live together. It's India area, I believe. They have all the way over there. And them, they are funny. But first of all, you recognize them. They're good people, by the way. But you recognize them very quickly, right? And they're all around. They're all around the freelance woman on the beach. Like, they deal all the time. You can see they deal. They try to get a short time constantly. So they are really active on the beach. They recruit, maybe they recruit. Who knows? Good chicken. I guess we will know who we are. Would be one you said. Be right back. burning a rink on fire. Here we go, William. Ah, ça va très bien, mon Tags 82. Welcome back, Tags, a long time ago. Hopefully you're doing well. You're ready for your summer. It's coming soon. You know, some point you guys will be in the summer. It's coming very soon. It's about May 26th. We want to happy, don't forget, happy holidays weekend for the people in the USA. That's what they start now this weekend, this Monday. So holidays for everybody there. Canada was last week. Now this week is this Monday is for USA. Go night go from Jeremy, Steamy Mirror, and Danny Bathroom. Allez-vous les Florida? Oui. Mon tags, marketing département, Jamaica, 5 autres maillots. Night, Firestone, it was great. Glad to hear that. She cooked last night. Not last night. She didn't come last night. She cooked some rice for me 2 days ago. She did like the rice was really good. Like usually the rice here in Thailand are not much, but she did a very good job to spicy the rice with some kind of yeah. She cooked very well, by the way. Wait for the puck drop, guys, for the third period. We're going to turn around the information here. We're going to see Nicolas Gobi Bono somewhere, somehow. Third period. Mérite de perdre, Jérémy N. More like Ottawa Flames. 9:05, 10:05, and Eastern time. We just start to the third period restart, guys, and then we're going to continue the play-by-play for one more period. And we'll see if the Dallas can win tonight and give us a game number 5 Saturday night. Rise make us constipate. Go Vegas, go. Rise with going my low chicken. It's so great, Jeremy. Started third period. RJ, thanks so much. Melissa, go Vegas. Danny, I can barely handle the hot roast beef. I'm always laughing, guys, when they put a crocodile here on the pit to cook. I need water. Here we go. We'll just wait for the puck drop, guys. And we start the third period. Have an amazing, great period, guys. Thanks to be with us. Don't forget to click on the likes. Here we go. Go back now on the right side of Goaltender, recovery par Dallas par Vegas en neutralisant. C'est par Prudentialo. Kick out now by Nicolas Roy. Point pas bien en net. Ballon with the Dallas Sutter. The puck stuck on the wall. Recovery by Delendere. Pedangelo prenait pas to the back. To back again for him. Shoot the puck in front. Montanger make a save. Rebound to the left side. Back to Roy. Now Dallas battle again. Going to get out of the zone by Marchand. Marchand, no, Lendl. Down the puck all the way back to Hill. Going to recovery behind the net by the Vegas. New players coming for Peter the board. Pedangelo pass the puck now. Tip by the Vegas. Don't play pas behind the net. Montanger play the puck now. Run the puck on the board to Delendere. Intercept by Jack Eichel. Back to Marchessault. Hold the puck now. Protect the puck to the wall. Pinché by Escanen. Recovery by the Dallas Star. Get out of the zone by Sutter. Long stretch pass now. The puck go behind the defenseman. Hag. Go back to Hill. Hill pass the puck to Hag. Hag hold the puck behind the net. Set up by White Cloud. White Cloud pressure now by the Vegas. By the Dallas Star. By Johnson. The puck bouncing back all the way back to the Dallas. Attacking now by Vince Sutter. On the left side, the right side of Hill. Bringing by the corner. Chasing now by Vegas. Pinch by Johnson. The puck started to get outside zone by Vegas. Finally, intercept by Sutter. Return puck to the side. Intercept now by Taylor Seguin. Seguin now bringing puck to the wall. Bringing puck behind the net. Dallas hold the puck. We know Jimmy Benn is out for 2-game suspension. Go back now in neutral zone. Pinching now by the Dallas Star. Attacking by Stephenson behind the goaltender of Goaltender. Hold the puck now to the wall with hands. Now we have 4 players with Pavelski right there too, with Stephenson still over there with Carlson. Puck go behind the net by Max Stone. Battle now and get out of the zone by Tyler Seguin. Pass the puck to Marchand. Marchand attacking now, hold it by the right side. Marchand fire puck, black shot by Hill. Recovered by Theodore. Ran the puck on the board. Vegas try puck outside the zone. Intercepted up by McNabb. McNabb ran the puck behind the net. Hit the skate of the referee. The puck stuck now on the wall. Now go back to Vegas. Try to get outside the zone. Finally, they did. Recovery now on the offensive zone. Vegas attacking now. Fire puck. Oettinger make a save. No rebound on the right side of Oettinger. That create another shot for the Vegas Golden Knights. Here we go. That's what we talk about. Go back now to the site. Attacking. Nicolas. Bon troisième, mon Nicolas. Pas de surprise de jamais beat the Swiss William. Surprise cannot beat the Finland today, William McClary. Yeah, they did. Go back now by behind the net, Akapen. Battle now on the left side. Intercept by the Vegas Golden Knight. Bring it behind the net. Set up by Domi. Domi now on the back end. Bring it back to the wall. Let's try to go outside zone. Pinch by Vegas. Keep the puck in the zone. Battle with Marchessault and Lendl. Finally, the puck goes outside zone to Martinez. Keep the puck to Smith. Intercept by Domi. Attacking out Dallas Star. Have the right there. Break away from the puck. He'll make a big save to keep the game at 2-2. What a great play by Domi and Marchand. Recovering now, attacking by Dallas. Hold the puck blank. Back in Sutter. Sutter now. Roll the puck now. Shoot puck and miss the net. He'll make a save. Recovery by Pedangelo. Bring it back to opposite corner. Pinch one out by Dallas. Go back now by Akapen. Bring it back in front of the net to Domi. Battle with Martinez. The puck bouncing back. Smith and Domi behind the net. Finally go back to McNabb and Martinez. Pass the puck to Pedangelo. Cross the blue line. Hold the puck now. Allow the puck that side. Attacking by Vegas. Hold the puck by Danger. Lead the puck Dudy. Set up now by the Dallas. Get out of the zone. Passe the puck de Marchand to the wall. Return the puck to Johnson. Great stick by the Vegas en transition. Recovery by Roy to Carlson. Carlson the left side of the Oettinger. Contre the puck now behind the net. We have battle with Seguin. Seguin, Marchand, Roy. We have some kind of push left and right. Go back around and get out of the zone by Harley. Pass the puck to Seguin. Keep the puck to the wall. Dallas keep the puck in the zone. Intercept by Vegas. Get out of the zone. Now Vegas attacking at 3 versus 1. Vegas attacking. Fire the puck. And save by Oettinger. The puck bouncing back and get out. What a great save by Oettinger to keep the Vegas at 2-2. Wow. What a great opportunity for that. Don't forget, guys. I'm out of the weather. One is outside. Alan Barnes is in the house. Author is Hill. Guy is look huge. 6'2", I believe he is. Oh my God, sorry about that. 6-6. I apologize. Completely wrong on that one. 6-6 for him. Look, you're absolutely right about that. So, wow, 6-6. You're absolutely right. I don't know why I didn't see him that huge like this. But you're absolutely right. Look, well call, good call. Look, Dan Ashram is in the house. Welcome back, Danny. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Hey, Colette, don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Go back now to the zone. Battle now by Bourque. Bourque attaqué now. Kick out the puck by the um, by the Vegas. The puck get out of the zone. Attaqué by Max Stone. Hold the puck now. Max Stone vers le puck de la side. Attaqué now by tournament by Theodore. Passe by the back door. A little bit too far for Carrier. Premier puck Bernadette. By Bloger. By carried by Stone. Passe the puck to Carrier. Back again to Preningelo. Hold the puck now. Fire puck. Oettinger make a save. Rebound. Dallas right away. Intercept again by Vegas. Hold the puck to the blue line. Pinching by Robinson. Finally puck outside the zone. Go back to Preningelo. Go all the way back on defensive zone. Reset now by the Dallas Star. Go back now by Vegas and leave the puck and scan it down the puck in the zone. Set up by Vegas and hold the puck and return the puck behind Hill. Out and jog. Go back to the head behind to Landell. Landell. 11 is not called. Come on, Danny. And go back now on the left side. Attacking now by Marchessault. And Marchessault to the side to Akapen. Pass the puck to the board to do me. Try puck outside the zone. The puck stuck in the zone. Upon the Vegas Jack Eichel. Pass the puck to the ball. Intercept now by Eichel. Give the puck now to Barbachet. Put the puck behind the net. Eichel on the left side. Body blind. Tip and run out by Hag. Pass the puck behind to Carrier. Pass the puck to Hag. Hag to Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel brings shot the net. No chance for Hag. The puck's bouncing back to the wall. Pinching up by Kirivanta. Battle with Akapen. Putting the puck to the DDD. Set up out by Henley, I believe. Henley battle for the puck in the wall. And I hold the puck. New plus coming for both teams. Henley long stretch pass now. Attacked by Domi. Domi's coming to the right side. Domi is all over the place tonight. Domi will have a good game for the star for me. One Domi skate like this. I give a chance to the team to win. Go back now to Dallas. Going to regroup on neutral zone. Cross the puck to Eskanen. Point the puck behind the goaltender. Go around for the hit. Theodore. They'll go back stuck on the left side of Hill. We have White Cloud with Carlson. White Cloud bring the puck behind the net to Theodore. Pass the puck to Roy. Roy return the puck to Carlson. Attacking now. Shoot the puck. A black shot on the left side. Maybe miss the net. Recovered by the left side by Smith. Smith was Wilson with Nicolas Roy. Nick Roy don't bring the puck now for Dallas Star. Loud the puck in the zone. The puck go back all the way back on defensive zone. And reset by Pedangelo. Cross the red line. Attacking now the red line. The blind. All the east by himself. Loud the puck to opposite side. Intercept now by Ren Sutter. Use the ball. Pass the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back. It's going to be now by the Dallas Star. Don't pay by behind the net by Clinton. Intercept by the Giant Eden Hill. The puck stuck on the wall for the bench for the Vegas. Recovered by Dallas. But again, Vegas still the puck. No possible a nice scene. Will be the call for the offside at the blind for the Vegas. Going to reset now at the neutral zone. Damn coach. Danny. Looking in his neck. Looking at the femme. Christian Santos Escalan. Christian Santos, go, nice go. Welcome in the board. Christian, if you can click on the likes or click on the heart, it would be great from Facebook. Actually, you want up. So you're right to the right. So spend another thing than Hashem. Keep me in the garage. TV time out. That's Danny. Just take the plane to go to Matarin buffet. Danny is he have his own plane, and that's why he go to Matarin at the buffet in Ottawa. That's why he use the plane to get there. So I want to share it with you. He have his own driver pilot, Mr. Danny. Give some update here for the start, guys. Stuck in the garage, look. Yeah, absolutely. Look, about this, I agree with you. Yeah, possible. I don't know what's going on with Nick. We disappear a lot. I'm still going with Golden Knight to win the Stanley Cup. What do you think? Great pick, Dan. You should. I did not do it. I took Edmonton versus Boston for my final Stanley Cup. But we'll see. Face off now. Domi and Auden battle each other. Anyway, recovery by Dallas. Use the board. Pass the point neutral zone. Get out the zone. Go back by Prenegelo. Dallas attacking now the left side. We have behind the net. Battle by Holden. By Marchessault, maybe. Get out of the zone. Now Vegas attacking now. Control puck to Max Stone. Pass the point by on the right side of the Goaltender. Return the puck to Stephenson. Pass the puck to Prenegelo. Will in the puck. Now fire puck. Black shot with Dallas. Rebound in front of the net. Ottengel make a save. Save by Holden. Go back to Prenegelo, the blind. On a walk around a bit more. Pass the puck. Fire puck Stone. Block shot potential. Recovery by Martinez. Martinez get the puck to Holden. Back to Stone. Intercept Dallas. Domi. Allow the puck. Attacking now. And go back on the left side. Possible offside. We're going to recovery. The puck go out of the plate. We're going to stop with 11:55. Les enfants sont partis. Chakekala taking on the back ends. Ottengel make a save. Rebound on the right side. Bring it puck to the left side. Recovery behind the net by the other side. A lot of partners on the puck bouncing back in front of Nicola Hag. Recovering now, chasing by Pavelski. First one to get is White Cloud. Pass the puck to Hag. Leave the puck now to Dragas. Get out zone by Jack Eichel. Eichel now go around. Pass the puck on the right side. What a great move by Jack Eichel. Turn right now. Eichel guy is flying tonight. Eichel is amazing. You have to appreciate for Jack Eichel what he does for the Vegas Golden Knight. And what a great move he did between skate. He skates so well. I'm really impressed by the way Jack Eichel does things. Almost scored that one with their guys on the back end. So almost hit the top sickle, the top shell. Go back now outside the zone. Thanks so much for the next like. We appreciate that. Go back around by the Dallas Star. Bring the puck around the board. Now an offensive zone. Hold the puck by Johnson. Go back around by the Vegas. Get out of the zone. Chasing by Harley on defensive zone. Go back now to Henley. Harley to Henley. Use the board, passing the puck. Got outside zone. Intercept by Roy. The puck stuck in front of the bench on Dallas. Recovery Vegas. I take it by Smith on the left side. Smith now bring the puck behind the opposite corner, back to Roy, cycling the puck to Carlson, the puck tip at the blind, should the puck by White Cloud, or maybe not. McNabb, don't put the puck on the left side, battle now behind the net by Seguin, winning by Carlson in front of the net. Roy did the puck, but he cannot capitalize. The puck bouncing back behind the net by Carlson. Carlson passes to Seguin. Finally, the puck go to the line, blind, set up now by Vegas. Now the puck to Johnson. The puck go behind to Smith. Smith don't play the puck and did it offside by the Vegas. New plus coming for Pete Dubber. Pete by Bruce Cassidy. 10 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this third period. Half of the third. We're going to knock the overtime. We're not sure. Go back now by Vegas. Allow the puck in neutral zone. Keep the puck to Red Dallas. Intercept the puck. Going to allow the puck. Return the puck in neutral zone. Go back now to the red line. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender. Pedangelo. In reset now. Going to pass the puck to the back end. At the back end, the puck goes back and no icing. Ottengel play the puck now. Use the board. Pass the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back all the way to Vegas. The reset DG. Pedangelo pass the puck now on the kick out by Colsal. Bring the puck behind the net. 4-line for the Vegas on the ice. Carrier. Show the puck by Martinez. Block shot by Colsal. Recovery by Bludger. Battle with Akapa behind the net. Colsal battle now for the puck. Turn around. Keep control the puck in front of Landon. Put the puck behind the net to Carrier. Carrier in front of Carrier. Akapan. Now Bludger brings some pressure. The 4-line of Vegas is solid. Put some kind of pressure on Vegas. Finally, Vegas at Dallas don't play puck defensive zone. Go to recovery by Vegas on the DDD. Go back to extend the puck, go back to Escanin, attaquer now en offensive zone. Escanin now, contre le puck, kick par de Vegas, keep the puck in the zone par Robinson. The puck finally stole it by Vegas, attaquer now 1 versus 1. Now it's Stephenson in front of Robinson, intercept by Sutter. Sutter gave the puck to Pavelski, back to Hens. Hens kick out the puck to Escanin, and loud the puck behind the goaltender Hill. Play the puck around the board, leave the puck to Hag. Hag battle for the left side, intercept by Dallas, but nobody at the blue line. The puck go all the way back on defensive zone, all the Dallas. With 8:30 to go remaining, guys, on this third period. Go back now by Escanin, lead the puck to Sutter, hit the puck to the board, dump the puck behind goaltender of the Hill, intercept by Nicolas Hag, run the puck onto the board, pinch with that, fire the puck, block shot by Vegas, White Cloud. White Cloud feel the pain right away back, inside the legs, recovering now on the right side of Hill, the puck behind the net, White Cloud right now on the pain right away back, and Dallas keep the puck, shoot the puck behind the net, go recover on the other side by Escanin. Go back to the board, pass the can to Delandria, return the puck to Domi. Domi now shoot the puck, tip and for the Hill. They missed the net barely after he hit the glove of the Hill. And then White Cloud right now, not looking good. Ready and pain. Anyhow, Dallas attacking now. Loud the puck on the right side of Hill, chasing out by McNabb. Shoulder check, when the puck on the board. All the way back, a pinch by Vegas, intercept by Vegas. They're going to get out of the zone. McNabb plays the puck now, attacking by Dallas, intercept the puck, going to reset and get out of the zone. Second glane the puck, intercept run out by Carson, give the puck to Smith, return the puck behind the net, and don't play the puck for Vegas. Going to be a nice scene. We're going to reset with 7:21 to go remaining, guys, from this period. A lot of things going on here. King of Gamer knocked the door. Welcome back. Thanks to be able to show tonight. We have a lot of people in the chat. How was the game so far? Good game so far. Goaltender said it. We like, a little bit excited. And then we have to appreciate that effort of the Dallas Star. By the way, Florida played through the first 3 rounds. I think that Florida is going to win the cup. Possible about that. Thanks you. Vinny, James 007 in the house. Here we go. Going to go back on the game. Dumping the puck by the Vegas Golden Knight. Battle on the right side of Goaltender. Carlson. Carlson is the guy who scored the first goal of the game. Go back now, Pedro. Fire puck. Black shot, Goaltender. Rebound on the left side. The puck bouncing back behind the net. Go back by Carrier. Ran the puck around the board. Still by the Dallas Star. Get out of the zone by Robinson. Kick out the puck now to Hens. Hens attacking now to Pavelski. Let the puck to Hens. Again, the puck bouncing back. Recovered by the Dallas Star. We go DD set up now, run the ball on the board, get the puck outside the zone, the puck over on defensive zone. Will be a call for the no call. Look like the puck never crossed the red line and get out of the zone by the Dallas Star. Intercept now by Vegas, hold the puck now to the side. Great play by Holden. Went in front of the puck again to the board to the Vegas, putting the puck outside. Fire puck on the gel, tip in front of the puck, bouncing back on the left side, and intercept by the Dallas Star, Lindell. By the puck now, the kid the puck put in the shadow with a Marshman. Puck get out of the zone by Dallas, attacking out by Johnson, kick out the puck right side, fire the puck, miss the net barely, go back to opposite corner, and the puck go outside the zone, recovered by Sutter. Sutter go DD, back to Escanin. Escanin return the puck, intercept by Martinez, lad the puck neutral zone, the puck bouncing back to Sutter. Both teams exchange the puck. Donc, search by Sutter, kick run out by Johnson with Marchand to the right side of Hill. Paddle now, the puck stuck in the wall. The puck outside zone by Theodore. Finally, the puck go back and attacking by Marchessault. Great patch checking run out by Scannon and intercept Marchessault. And the puck go back again by Vegas. Dumping the puck on the right side, attacking by Marchessault. Lead the puck to Jack Eichel. Eichel control the puck now, change the direction. Battle in front of Delandria. Eichel with one hand protect the puck, but the puck in front of Marchessault. Shoot back, block shot by and then Jerry recovered by Eichel. Eichel backs the puck to mid Theodore. Theodore now hold the puck back again to McNabb. Shoot the puck, block shot. We have battle in front of the net. Both Dallas go back on the right side. Goaltender intercept now by the Dallas Star. Now Dallas Star going to let the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. Go reset by the Vegas. Go to recovery and go to reset the back. DDD. Go back now to Jack Eichel. Eichel down the puck to Goaltender. Rebound to that side. Intercept by Hens. Pass the puck now to Harley. Harley pass the puck now to I'm not sure. It's Clenenel. I apologize for that. The 4 line for Dallas is on the ice. against Predejolo and Martinez. Puck stuck on the wall. Bank Hill will just cross the 5 minutes to go remaining on the third period. The final countdown's coming. Go back to Smith. Pass the puck to opposite side. Back to Nicolas Roy. Roy contre le puck. Pass to Carlson. Shoot the puck in front of net. No chance. The puck go out of play. Out of the play. Going to reset now. It's going to be the final countdown. Final countdown with less of 5 minutes remaining on this game between the Dallas Star and the Vegas Golden Knight. Vegas 2, Dallas 2. Game number 4, the Vegas lead the series 3-0. That's where we are right now at the end of this game. We'll see if Dallas can consist that series, move on to game number 5. It's going to play Saturday night in Vegas at the T-Mobile. If not, maybe the sweep for the Vegas. If they win tonight, they get the tickets to go to the Stanley Cup Final 2022 versus the Florida Panthers. Panthers been for the Florida Panthers been in the playoff last time, 1996. This is the time they did that. So we have a TV timeout, guys. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back for more information. Yes, King, about the Vegas. I'm going to give you information right there. Go. John Bibo in the house. 41 hit by the some update right now, guys. The NHL gave us to us. Good evening, Dan. Baxter. A lot of people talk. Don't forget to get on the live. We appreciate a lot. We almost with less than 5 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this period. It's still 2-2. And we'll see if they can score. People are stand up. Go back now. Hag, shoot a puck, black shot in front of the net. The puck bouncing back behind the goaltender of Goaltender. Recovery now. The puck outside zone. The puck is out of the play anyway. For what look like a 4:27 to go remaining, guys, on this period. Here we go. We just wait at the right side of Goaltender. Maybe not. Face off now. Drive puck. I just know that in a tap. Go back now to Dallas South. Fire the puck by the Vegas. Go back to Chandler. Stephenson. By the puck to McNabb. Shoot the puck in front of Odenjo. Make a say. The puck go back to left corner. Pinch right now. The puck go outside zone by Dallas. Going to recovery by Vegas. Now to give a puck to Pavelski. Pavelski battle now on the right side with McNabb. We have offside at the blind anyway. We're going to recovery. Momentum of the game slow now. Maybe 4 minutes. 3 was sudden during the last minute of the play. Go back now on the left side. Get out zone by the Dallas South. Bouncing back the side. Fire puck. He'll make a say. Rebound. Recovery by Vegas Golden Knight. Go back now in neutral zone. Intercept by the puck bouncing back all the way back on defensive zone of the Dallas Eskinen. Eskinen, long stretch pass now in the zone. The puck bound behind Bennett ahead and keep out the puck to the side. This game looked like the overtime, in my opinion. Go back around back to Marchand. Marchand down the point behind the goaltender. Reset now by McNabb. Pass the puck and around the board. Intercept now by the Vegas. Là, the point in the zone. Intercept now by the Casal. Casal paddle now. Dallas try to get a puck outside. Recovery regroup by the Vegas. We just crossed the 3 minutes to go remaining on this third period. Theodore pass now to McNabb. Use the board. Passing now to behind the net to Ottinger. Intercept the puck. But now behind the net. Vegas put some pressure by Nicolas Roy. Roy on the wall. Keep control the puck now. Leave the puck to Carlson. The puck stuck on the wall with Henley. And finally, the puck outside the zone. Returning by Hag. Did it offside by Vegas. Finally, go behind the net and recovery by Harley. Harley now and behind the Ottinger. Long stretch pass now on the right side. Turn around and go back and out by the Vegas Golden Knight. Don't play by the right side by Robinson. Finally, Vegas get out of the zone. By the way, you know that enough does not play tonight. Go behind the net, set up now by the other side, battle on the left side, Ottinger. But then going to get out of the zone by the Dallas. Robin by now break by Burke, shoot by the back end, save by Hill, break away by Burke, by the way, and big save. I like the speed of Maverick Burke. Go back now. I think Burke is a 25th overall pick. Anyhow, the puck bouncing by Bernangelo. Hand pass, no hand pass, wave by the replacement. Don't play the puck by Dallas South, bring the puck behind the net. McNabb or Martin pass the puck to Bernangelo. Pass the puck to neutral zone. Tip by Vegas, bring the puck behind Ottinger. 90 seconds to go remaining on this third period, guys. Go back now to fast cut, bring the puck behind the net. Set up now by McNabb. McNabb on the back ends, pass the puck to the wall. Get out of the zone by Vegas. First one again, Marchessault. Pass the puck to Jack Eichel. Hold the puck now on the blue line. Kid to control the puck. Shoot the puck the back door. And front Barberchev. Ottinger make a save. Rebound again on the left side. And Dallas can find a way to get the puck outside the zone. Get out now on the zone. Down the puck all the way back at the hill. Hill make a save. Recovered by McNabb. We have 1 minute to go remaining. 1 minute to go remaining on the third period. Cross the puck by Jack Eichel at the red lines. Coming offensive zone. Hold the puck left side. Eichel. Keep control the puck. Bring the puck to opposite side. Pinch right now by Hag. The puck stuck behind the goaltender of Ottinger. Now shoot the puck with Vegas opposite corner. Pinch right now by White Cloud. White Cloud hit by Taylor again. We have now 4 play on the left corner. Pinch again by Vegas Gonai. Keep the puck deep in the zone. Finally, Dallas lobbed the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. Chasing went out by Nicolas Hag. And for the Johnson, Hag bring the puck all the way back on the zone. And for the bench, and Vegas going to go opposite side. Pinch by the Dallas Star. The puck stuck on the wall. Intercept by Dallas again. Nicolas Roy battle for the puck. Joined out by Carlson. Shoot the puck by Smith. The diving by the Dallas Star. Get out of the zone by Robinson. The puck bouncing back defensive zone by White Cloud. Now you have out of the play anyway with 12.9 seconds to go remaining on this period. $12.5 demain soir pour déjeuner. C'est des pains au chocolat, mon Nicolas. Here we go. Ottinger make a save. Vegas try to try to score. I think it was Eric Cooper. They scored a goal for Colorado against Florida in 1996. Go back now on the left side. Ottinger. Domi face to Stephenson. We have to wait again. Bob Brenner from Minnesota. Look like Stephenson needs to change his tool. We'll see what happening there. Face off now on the left side of Ottinger. winning by Vegas. Through the puck, black shot by Lendl to go back in the corner. Chasing out by Pavelski, qui est le puck. Vegas intercepts the puck. The puck bouncing back. It's going to be the end of this period, guys. Yes, we're going to get there. Here we go. We have right now overtime and American Airlines after 60 minutes to go play, guys. The score is still 2-2. 0 goals on the third period, guys. 13 shot by the Dallas Star, by the Vegas Golden Knights for a total of 36. 8 shot by the Dallas Star for a total of 38. 0 penalty again on the second period. That's all. That's going to bring us to another overtime tonight. For tonight, again between both teams, it will be interesting what happening. So don't go nowhere, guys. We're going to get back with all the stat information, what you need to know, and we have a 15 minutes of break here before we start the first period overtime. Usually, Golden Knights score quickly. Hopefully, they can do it again. Here we go. This is done. This is over. This is get there to the intermission. Robert Allen is in the house. Robert, thanks to be with our Canadian Live Show. Domi still very effective. Still face off great. I like how the way he skates tonight. Robert, I think he won the most active player for the Dallas. Chased the puck and he's around the puck a lot tonight. Ma position for Vegas, Blodger and Dallas Fascal. So Nicolas go with the 4 line, the bottom 6. That's very good. I took like Dallas. Danny go with Vegas for this coach. The only thing I'm gonna pick is my nose for Luciano. This is an tap at the Speedway Morocco. Right now, he's still on his weekend preparation for the following week. He's going to be at the, I think it's the Italy Grand Prix next week, where Enartap is going to performing for Red Bull team on the Formula One. So Enartap still right now at the Speedway Morocco. Still get some kind of adjustment for the car. The problem for him is want to go inside the cockpit. The car, he need to pick up the car a little bit more wider a little bit. But after that, when he sit, he's comfortable, and he's still working on that. So we expect him to performing very well at the Italy Grand Prix next upcoming week for the Red Bull team. So that's happening. Second one, both teams play pretty disciplined and no big penalty. They learn from that one over there, for sure. Mr. Chicken Wings, welcome back in the house. I said Marchessault and Robinson for Luc Lafortune. Hens Roy for Steve G. Marchessault play score in overtime. I said, I like that one, Danny. Jack Eichel. Golden win on overtime, Chicken, hopefully for everybody. I pick Max Domi for Dallas, and I pick Jack Eichel. Carl Cedric, Philippine, Carl, Thailand, my friend here. Carl, don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the channel. I will go with Joe Pavelski for Dallas Star. And I will go with Nicolas Roy for the Vegas Golden Knights. Good night, Melissa. Coach, what you said, and the most important thing is to have the greatest improvement as a hockey player. It depends, king of gamer. If you talk about NHL players, in the past, a lot of people would said to us like 27, 28, 29, they are under prim. The league is changing about that. So I believe for me, the very important age for them is between 19 to 22 to improve the game. And they go to improve all the time, right? At 30, 31, 32, 33. But it's really where they've really filled their potential is really where they need to be. It's between 18 to 20, 22 or 23. That's why they need to pick it up. A lot of development there. After that, it's consistent to develop, but not the same way. And then after that, we said to you at 26, 27, 28, the player need to find a way. What is their role in NHL? And I think they need to find a way to adapt their style. Maybe become a little bit more defensive players, or they find a way to become better on the 200 way game. Robinson, yeah, that's a great point. Look about this. I agree with you. Gary Cornouille in the house, ladies and gentlemen. The Roadrunner is in the house tonight. And I go Marchesso and hands. Welcome back. Again, Gary. Don't forget to get on the likes. Good night, everybody. Tomorrow, Nicolas. Oh, yeah, you have school tomorrow. You're going to miss overtime, Nicolas. Faire à tap and Monaco, CG. Allez, ça, mais ça, CG. Then go. Equal go. All right, guys. Another TV timeout for me, if you don't mind. We'll be right back. I appreciate that. All the moderators will be on the show tonight. All the people in the chat, you guys, you're amazing. Don't forget to click on the like. If you can, that'd be great. Thanks, RG Calabo, too, and all the people.
You made my day.
Where's Sebastian?
You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my You just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day.
Adam. Adam Burger from Vegas. Welcome back, Adam. Thanks to stop by. Hopefully doing well. Everything is good at the school chicken. By the way, if you want to see spicy stuff in Thailand, guys, I don't know if you can see it. So when you put this on your meal, that's called firecracker. Firecracker. It's good on the papaya salad. There are many kind of the papaya salad you can get, seafood and all the stuff like that. But that's called spicy. Robert, that's it all for these goalies have very quick movement, faster than average. Yes, great point, Robert. They're looking great over there. Um, they are reason why they are right now, right? The goaltender performance, the goaltender was solid. Anderson, you cannot complain about his performance. Oettinger is maybe the one struggle the most right now in the last 2 weeks. But you have to write great comments about this, Robert. I agree with you. Yeah, I know that, coach. He looked like a box. It's not really. I know. You can see it. Yeah. Oh. I think I should bring something on the hockey bench, hockey. Put this under the nose of the players. Sorry about that. King, how do you know whether to let a goalie walk due to the little to none progress with the patient? Because you see, Peterson trying to think about the case of Caden Primo. Uh, Look, 26 goaltender is a little bit older, right? You see a Montembeau really figure out on 25, between 25 to 26, 27. And this is Montembeau. So Primo is what, 2023? He's still 2, 3 years behind what, not behind, but maybe he can reach his full potential. King for that. For this one, whenever there's a spicy things, yeah, it is spicy. I use it for fishing. Does not look spicy. Let's. Do you put that on the bug kebab, coach? Yeah. We'll see. Oettinger is a blue tonight. You have to try to bite it, coach. I dare you. I'll go live to that. I want to see you bite live. Good channel ID. I tell you too, Luciano. Ate me chicken. The TV set. El contract is up. Should be interesting. Yeah, he's become a UFA. Absolutely right, Robert. Coach, who do you have winning? I go with Vegas, Melissa, and I took Roy. And for Dallas, if ever they win, I go with who I took. Oh, Joe Pavelski. Coach should eat a pepper every time. Yeah, do you think that we should get rid after the shootout? 76 likes on me. We're very close, guys, to restart the overtime here, so we'll pick it up here. No, I lost. Coach, make a nutrition video for hockey player and cook hockey meal We have a woman from Chicago. I did an interview with her on my podcast long time ago. She's run a lot of stuff like that. Um, King about meal, everything like that. I'm not a good nutrition guy to do that, but we'll see. Here we go, guys. The third period is over. Now we have to move on to overtime number one. The puck drop. Bonne période, les amis. Go back now behind the net. Set up by Goaltender. We know the Vegas scored 2 goals on overtime so far in that series. First at the beginning of each period. Go back now. He'll make a save by now. Dallas will call the puck. Finally, by Pedro and Shadow. Use the ball, pass the puck outside the zone. The puck bouncing back to Dallas Star. Battle now on the right side. Attacking by the Vegas. Finally, go back to the side of Hill. Dallas should have puck. Marshman should have puck. Missed the net completely. Recovery now by Riley Smith. Smith down the puck on the defensive zone. No icing. Go back on the left corner. Recovery by Ren Sutter. Sutter skate the puck now. Look the puck now. Dallas, guys, it's a game or it's elimination. Go back to Hill. Make a save. No rebound. We're going to reset now on the right side of the Hill. Good luck, Mr. Adam, for your team. And then Dawson is in the house. Shoot the puck now. The puck bouncing back over the head of Hill. Surprisingly, the goalie was surprised to see the puck anyway. Biggest now the puck now. Possibly an icing will be the call. We're going to reset now at 19:01 to go. Remaining on this first one. Thanks so much for being a part of the show tonight. Don't forget to click on the likes. I appreciate a lot. The really a strange rebound. Go all the way back to Hill on the back door. Almost hit the face of White Cloud. Anyway, go back now on the left side of the Hill. Battle now with Dallas. Intercept by the Ag. Pass the puck to White Cloud. White Cloud now skid the puck. Pass the puck in front of the bench. Vegas attacking. Kick out the puck to Jack Eichel. Eichel shoot the puck. Block shot by the skate. Scanning the puck over the intention. Battle behind the net. We have Sutter. We have Jack Eichel. Bringing the blanks by Hag. Ag bring it back to Jack Eichel to the wall. Control the puck now in front of Scanning. Shoot the puck. Ag missed the net completely. The puck bouncing back in front of Pavelski and Marchessault. The puck get out of the zone by Robin Hens. Loud the puck on defensive zone. But intercept by Vegas. Return the puck in the zone. Vegas will go recovery by Pavelski. Pass the puck to the side. Attaqué by Domi. Domi try puck around. Intercept by Max Stone. Stone pass the puck to the wall. All the way back on the blue line. Intercept pinching by Kirivanta. And now go back to Holden. Holding the backhand, loud upon the zone, the puck bouncing back in front of the bench, and now getting by the Vegas, a turnaround by the Dallas, but finally the Vegas going to go DD, bouncing the puck all the way back behind the goaltender, set up by Marchand. Marchand bring the puck to the side to Akapen. Akapen pass the puck to the wall, intercept now by the Dallas, the puck stuck in the wall and the zone. Go back to McNabb. McNabb pass the puck to Theodore. Pinch run out. Dallas recover the puck. Get out of the zone at the right side of Hill. At 2 versus 1 on the front of the net on the back door. He make a save. Hill rebound on the side to behind the net by Johnson. Bring the puck behind the Lendl. If the puck get out of the zone, it go all the way back on defensive zone. Goaltender. No icing. Go all the way back on defensive. The people screaming for we have some things going on now. Delendrea, maybe ice sick. Do we have the call? Do we get to get that call? A penalty or not? Jake was going to score. Power play for Dallas. Wow. Vegas going tonight. 2-minute ice stick or RJ. I'm taking Robinson for OT. Wow. That's changed everything now, guys. Power play number 2 tonight for the Dallas. And that's what we got. Interesting. 2 minutes for McNabb. I think McNabb was already in the box when they scored the first goal. No choice. No choice on that one for sure. Start on the power play, guys. At 17:32 to go remaining. A big opportunity for Dallas South to stay alive. Winning the Vegas, winning face-off, donc the parc neutral zone, intercept par le blind, set up now the right side, attaqué par le Dallas Star, putting part to the wall, pinching it up by Vegas, and now, holding by Prenangelo. For the puck, and the John make a save, rebound, and recovery behind the net by Escanen. So go back to Escanen to the wall, back to Pavelski. Pavelski attaqué now, contre le puck, turn around, intercept again by the icing, by the Vegas Golden Knights, second icing for the Vegas. 1:30 to go, power play. Go back now by Escanen. A lot of time to power play. Drive the puck back to Robin Hands. Hands cross the red line, kick out the red side to Robinson. Kick by the Vegas, pinch in front of net, hands on the back door, shoot the puck, hit big save by here, rebound the left side, intercept by Robin Hand, bring it by the skin, fire the puck, hit a boot, this game is over, and Joe Pavelski, and the coach did it, I caught it, guys, Joe Pavelski scored a goal tonight, is 9 of the playoff, this game is over, turn the lights up, and we're going to go to Vegas Sunday night, wow. Talk about that one over there, guys. Wow. Game over, guys. A Dallas American, Joe Pavelski score. And we're going to have game number 5. No sweep for that one over there. And that final score of this one, by the score of 3-2. Wow, what a great play by Robin Hens. He'll make a big save on that one, first of all. And then on power play goal, you can see that goal. Robin Hens passed the puck to Escanen to Pavelski, and the goal is in. Pavelski is on X Factor. This playoff to be able to get another score on what? The old man does it again. The game is over. Dallas 3-2. Coach, copy me on my prediction. Willie Snyder. Yeah, possible. I don't know if you did it or not, but we did it. And now we have game number 5. It's going to be Saturday night, guys. We're going to be live Saturday night at 8 o'clock, same time. And now we have 43. Wow. McNabb, guys, I think he was on the penalty box both time. Let's see we have him right. Yeah, guys, McNabb was on the penalty box for the 2 goals. 2 I6 for McNabb tonight. Ouch. Ouch. Talking about a bad game. You got it, my friend. 2 penalty for McNabb. Create that open up. Wow. That's it. That's all. Just try to get all updates that. Next game tonight at 8 o'clock. Thanks so much, RJ. Well, send a little bit more the rest of the Devils. Here we go. We're going to turn off this time. And that's what we got. College is going to be crazy. And if we get that next game, what do you think? It will be fun to watch again. As a hockey fan, we want more game, more fun for sure. And congratulations for the Dallas fans. What's a real deal is in the house. A well-deserved look. You're absolutely right about this. Look, KLS, Joe Pavelski with the OT winner. Yeah, it is. 9 goals of the playoff, assisted by Escanen and Robin Hands. Hands add 2 more points tonight. Wow. Game 5 Saturday night. Cole, do you think Dallas have the tool to make the long series? I'm not sure about that, right? 3 of the 4 games are in overtime, by the way, right? So they are close, but they have to play a perfect game like tonight. Discipline. and they need the big goal, the big save by Goaltender, and they have again the big goal from the big line. That's it. Again, they will need more support for other players to get a better chance. And right now, it's all the night. Pavelski Robinson scored only the 3 goals for Dallas, and they scored 2 goals on the power play. So um, I don't see them to come back, but one game at a time, one period at a time, one shift at a time. Batman want to add more game. They will play until July. Look at Watson. McNabb does not get a right back home on the team boss, Steve. No, it's a really difficult night for him. Unlucky maybe, right? High sick, but still, you have to control. Awesome old Palat. Appreciate a lot, my friend. Have a good night. All the rest of the game won for the final. Devon, all the big thanks for calling. You're welcome, Devon. Always a great night, my friend. Good night, Palat. RJ, 80 likes. Not a bad night, Mr. You're welcome, Bob Burena, by the way. I appreciate a lot. And try to get it. Coach, do you think that is here? We got the answer. And good, thank you so much. Great job on the play, coach. Have a good night. Please don't forget to check before leaving night. You're welcome, Danny. Have an amazing, great night, my friend. This is not over, Coach. 260. No, it's not over yet. Of course, you have to go one game at a time for sure. Wow. Here we go. Dallas Star win tonight. If the Sweet goes 7 game, Florida would beat Rusty and would be those game one. Yeah, but it's only one game, right? And you don't go for it, Sean. You'll leave before bed. There we go. That's happening here, guys. What a great hockey night tonight. Again, that's what you're looking for as a hockey fans, right? You want the game going on overtime. You want the game get no blowout. And it's fun to watching this. And Dallas Star should not be too much to be discouraged or not the other side, but the Vegas. Say, look, we're back home. We still 3-1 the series. We just have to reset home and then do constant performing. They don't play a bad game. The only thing I would say to you, both teams shoot a lot of goals. Shot, as a coach, when you review this, you say, wait a minute. We gave 42 shots tonight. We have to be better. So this fun to go tonight. And then the Stars say, yeah, we win tonight, but we cannot give a 39 shot. So this is one area both teams need to work better, and to not give those attempts is to be sure it's all about the puck possession, right? And you be sure you protect the house and you don't give too much opportunities. I don't know the total of the high danger scoring chance, but with those kind of shots on the net, I'm sure it's pretty good. One game can mean a series, coach. Yeah. John the momentum. The 3-star of the game. Thanks so much. Robinson, Pavelski, and Adam Hill. I agree with that. You're welcome, Mr. Robert. Have a good night, my friend. Don't forget, guys, the app daily news video every single day. We pop up this at 7 o'clock a.m. every morning. You can watch in those videos. Yesterday, we talk about the new players. Montreal should targeting to sign new players. And then we talk about why the Pittsburgh Penguins hurt and destroyed the Montreal Canadiens. And finally, why and how the players play with Florida Panthers are reborn in Florida and South Florida. I don't know why, but they become reborn in South Florida. So, and Buffalo Sabre guys have 3 players possible to go to the final. Jack Eichel, they have Sam Bennett, Sam Reinhart, and Brendan Montour. 3 players play for the Buffalo Sabres. Then the Calgary Flame have Matthew Tkachuk and Sam Bennett. Imagine them guys with Johnny Gaudreau and Adam Fox. 4 players was part of the team 5 years ago. Unbelievable. Now, all trade by Brad Travelin. And the Toronto Maple Leafs want to hire Brad Travelin. Good luck, Toronto Maple Leaf fans. Two on two power play. Real, yeah, absolutely right about this. I feel like this series should be a 2-2 right now. Star um, play good hockey. Well, I did not play a first. I don't think so. For me, the King they play a solid first game. They play a better second game. I think the second game could win that one over there. Yeah, honestly, it would be 2-2. The third game they was not there. And again, if you look about the roller coaster of Jake Oettinger, Sandy play against the Kraken. That's his been Jake Oettinger. So if you follow this, he give you a great game and then he give you a bad game. So the only way the Star can go through this is a great performance back to back with consistency of Jake Oettinger. Sebastian Dallas won. You're absolutely about that. Domi play good. I agree with you. Like I talked about this earlier. He was active. He was skating well. He was moving his feet. He was involved with fun play. I agree with you. I really like this game. Look, for him, it's more time for the Pittsburgh to rest. Who would you set as a easier path to the final, Vegas or Dallas? Well, right now Vegas lead 3-1 Kings, so I would go with them. Bob, here you go. Baxter, good night, my friend. I will see you Saturday night. Baxter, no problem. Look forward to see you. Rodolphe, the Canadian need a bilingual manager. The Toronto Maple Leaf need a P-baller manager. That's a good one, Rodolphe. Marco Larabé, welcome back in the house, Marco. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, 11 o'clock every Sunday morning. Every Sundays, we have the Ab Branche, your Sunday rendezvous with a special edition playoff 2023. Right now, we'll be back together Sunday morning, guys, in our tap, Marco and me. Sometimes we are all three, sometimes we're only two, sometimes I'm alone. But we're going to go edition number 34. We're going to maybe talking about the Stanley Cup or not Sunday morning. If not, our series will be game number 6. We're going to talk about the Florida Panthers. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about something, probably Montreal Canadiens. Don't go nowhere. For Coach, do you really think that Patriot can make a comeback in NHL? I don't really see that look, but I don't know what Ottawa Senator with new management what they are thinking. Look, um, you know, I don't see what with New York Rangers. Um, I would say 50-50, but I'm not really into it. I'm not really believe on that. Mm, guess Ben can play opening night in October. Okay, that's yep, right. Um, what did I miss? Did Coach egg bugs on Ed stream? No, I did not do it right now. I'm very quiet. 85 likes for RG said. Thanks so much, RG. You gave us the count. What are another new agent? Apparently, yeah, it's happening. Marco. Coach, when I ask about Asia Pat, I mean, who has the the harder match up since game one? For me, I feel like Vegas is in charge. I think for me, Vegas managed very well the game. Um, you know, um, 5 versus 5. Always looking for the team play well in 5 versus 5. And I think for me, Vegas overall they play better as a team. So for me, Vegas is in control about that series right now. The momentum can shift after that, but right now I feel like Vegas is really it's going to be a very difficult team to beat them. As a French, I don't think many people are that impressed with what he did in Colorado. Yes, a lot of time, everybody remember like that way we're there, and if you think about that, right, it was disagree with a with a team, with a staff management, and then he left the team in August, where it's a really bad timing to do that. If you accumulate all the stuff like that, you put your name on the really bad situation, and people don't forget. Um, and that's the reason why you have to be careful about Pierre-Luc Dubois. What he did at Columbus, what he did with Winnipeg, but he can do it again. And that's what Patrick Roy, if he did it, if he's not happy about this, and he never going to get a full management, general manager, and the coach, by the way. So I'm not really sure about that, but you're absolutely right. Look, coach, if Patrick Roy going for head coach or just support a staff to the team, no. Patrick Roy, guy, is not going to be assistant coach. He's going to be head coach or not at all. And that's the way I'm thinking. Look, I think Vegas have a harder path having to beat the Oilers. Or you talk about that way, of course, before that, um, me, I was thinking about the Dallas versus Dallas. Um, Definitely, Marco, about too much eat in the kitchen for him. Vegas visit Jet, Vegas visit Oilers, is it harder Pat if or Star versus Wild, Star versus Kraken. And now, if you think about this, Vegas had to beat Alibak, and they did it. And Vegas had to shut down Sheffley, Dubois, Corners, all the way, and they did it. And Vegas had to beat McDavid and Tresado. After the two game after that, they did it. The the wall for me was not great because the center and Kaprizov did not do very well. Star versus Kraken, I understand the Kraken, but they fall apart at the right time. So the path of Vegas was a bit harder, like you said, Marco. So it worked all right. Mr. RJ, you're going to have a great time at the baseball. Perspective to future behavior is past behavior. Here we go. Body blue, race game. Hardest path for anything for sure is Florida. Of course, if you think about this, and the standing in regular season, Boston, Toronto, and Carolina was at the top best team in NHL as a regular point, and they go through them. So, you're absolutely right about Florida. Who is your smite winner so far, Marco? So, great, Marco. It's funny because when you look about the Vegas Golden Knight guys, um, the name pop up most Jack Eichel for me, Marchessault, Carlson, Barbashev, Pedangelo, Enon Hill now. If I go with Vegas Golden Knight, I have to go with Jack Eichel. Dallas, I will go with Robin Hans, following by Eskinen. For Panthers, I go with Proboski, following by Matthew Kachuk. They are right now the players I have for the Connie Smythe for me. Randy V, you're welcome, Randy. Darren Smith, Connie Smythe, gonna be Matty. Um, I will be disagree with you so far for Kachuk. And I know he's sliding there. You have, what, 4 winning goals, but the big save of Boboski against Marchand. He gave the goal, the series over. The Boboski, the big save against Pasnak. He gave the goal, it's over. For me, Boboski make the only reason they are still alive is because the performance of Boboski, in my opinion. He completely destroyed, for me, the Carolina Hurricane by the save percentage. Again, Kachuk is very close. You take Kachuk, I said to you, is a really great pick. But for me, I would take advantage a little bit Proboski. Now, we still have one more series to go, but I understand Kachuk have 3 winning game against the Carolina. He does an amazing, great job, and I can do that. But for me, Proboski is really the one make the Florida Panthers where they are right now. So slightly for me, Boboski, but your pick, Kachuk, is excellent pick, Mr. Darren, and you're absolutely right. Because Bob did not start, lost the game 5 to the Venezuela. Florida's biggest obstacle was getting in the playoff. Because it's very hard. Pick an MVP, so spread out. It's too bad he cannot be the coach. Yeah, that's right. You still doubt the Bob Marco. Can the Connie Smythe be awarded to a player to get eliminated, or is only for the Cup Championship? It's only King the player play on the final Stanley Cup usually, but it could be the player got eliminated, the team got eliminated on the Stanley Cup. I just made the playoff, and you have a chance. It's very even between the two. I will really depend what happened in final. I agree with Big Bob, but the man has won 3 games that series alone. Now, again, Darren, your interpretation and how the way you see that is excellent. Again, have no, you know what I mean? Like, it makes sense too. Completely makes sense to me. So what would be consistent in the playoff. And now, coach, what is your power ranking for this final 3 team? I know, I hope the Florida Panthers win, but I go really slightly Vegas right now. Florida Panthers after that, and the Dallas Star. Now, I will say to you, I'm excited, and I can't wait to see Florida Panthers play again a team like Vegas. But because they never play a team like Vegas. So I want to see how Paul Maurice is going to readjust his team, how the players going to readjust their role inside against Vegas. Why? Because Boston guys are not physical what we thought, right? You talk about Toronto, not physical what they are. The Carolina, not physical. For the first time, they're going to play a team, Florida, versus a lot of big players. The defense is 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". They're going to play again a team where the bottom 6 they are huge. The Colsar, for checking, physicality. Nicolas Roy is another player there. And for the first time, they're going to see those kind of team. I not said they're going to lose. I just said I'm looking forward to see the adjustment of the Florida Panthers. The second thing I will say to you, Calgary lost last year when Evander Kane played on the head of Matthew Tkachuk. I never see a team running after Matthew Tkachuk. If I was the coach, me, and right now in the playoff, my first thing I would do, I would running around Matthew Tkachuk all night long. So when I say running is every time after whistle, push him, play his face, put the glove in the face, make him disturb the game all the time. You ask a cold saw, carrier, those guys, let's go and the push the game. McNabb, Martinez, those guys go around Kachuk all the time. After whistle, push him, push Bennett. Why you try to provoke them to get out of the game? That's what Evan King did last year, the Oilers with him. They need to do that. I did not see any moment at any time did any team, the first three teams they eliminate by the Panthers, to play that kind of mindset against them. Right now, Kachuk control himself. Kachuk, I have to give credit. He's still in the game. He's still focusing. He's not bothered by anything. And that's what I'm. Yes, I was an opponent coach right now. That's what I will do. Go after him all night long. All night long. You have a chance to hit him, hit him. After the whistle, race after him. Run after him. And we'll see what he's going to react. Disturb him. Bother him. Make him something like he need. That would be my way to see that. But again, Canada has some game where they have zero rebound chance. The team also play insane ahead of him. As guy won it, one he lost in final. Yeah, he did. No Bob, no Kachuk, Luke Laverson. Bob the Builder has more Monk 3 game alone. As a league fans, I forgot how much Bob stood on his head, so I take my money. I pick back coach Darren. Again, a great example there. I think every series, guys, Carolina should not lose in 4, maybe in 6. The Toronto Maple Leafs should not lose in 5. I think at some point the league play better. It's just Bobrovsky stop everyone. Well, Thomas may be making $9 million per season. It may be the highest paid defenseman in the game. It'll be really close, Real. I agree with you. Vegas is just as aggressive as a Kane in terms of forechecking, but they are big main blur. Hockey coach said what I'm typing. That's a funny one. The last one when the St. Cup was the Lesson King in 2012. You're absolutely right. Coach Kane was very out of the game, facing all the rough stuff Florida brought. Yep. Because that's the year where they only lost 1 or 2 games all playoff long. They were so dominant that year. Yeah, they were. How do you think Jordan Staal has played on this last series? Right, listen, like the team, right? He tried. We got neutralized. He tried to cover, handle the first line, second line, back off. But they're complaining. He's going to become a UFA. Would be interesting. I think the Hurricane have a contract number for him at $4 million to 3.5. And I think Justin Staal, he could sign a 2 years contract with Hurricane at lower money. But I think he fit inside of this team, is still in the team. I don't think so. He want to move anyway, but we'll see. William Ekstall won it in 87 at the losing cause against the Oilers, and then off of the 87 Cup where he got the shell and Fuhr took over. I wish we have Tampa Bay versus Boston. That would be even been a great series. A lot of people told me, oh my God, Florida there, why Vegas there? It's not fun, everything like that. But, they earn it. For me, at the end of the day, they earn it. People said this is a series of the playoff final with no tax. I don't see that way. They earn it. And they have a good team over there. I think we associate sometimes the name of the team versus the quality of hockey, and we make a mistake. We have a lot of great hockey players for Florida Panthers. You talk about Varehi, Barkov, Kachuk, Bobrovsky, Ekblad, Monto, Duclair, Lundell, Lusterinen. This is a solid, good team, Florida Panthers. Same thing with Vegas. I understand it's not pretty when we mention those names, but this is a great hockey players, and they not stole it. They earned it. They're working hard, and they beat guys Toronto, Boston, Carolina. They don't show up there for nothing. I think we have to give credit more, and we should be excited about the final Stanley Cup. My opinion. I wish was evident. Okay, just want to say pop up. Thanks so Marco. I will see you Sunday morning, my friend. Have a good night. So again, this is going to be another interesting game number 5, and now we'll see how they're going to respond. Dallas right now have no pressure. They're on the road. They win. Let's move on. Game number 6. They lose. We try. We at least got one game, and go from there. So again, final score Dallas 3 and Vegas Golden Knight 2 on overtime. And one more game suspension for Jimmy Benn. We know that enough is hurt. Did not play again tonight. They bring the rookie Maverick Bourque in the lineup. And we'll see what happening next game for sure. Spend the season searching for what works, and a click one is matter most. What said Darren? I will say to you guys, I think another stat, it did not work well for the Florida Panthers. The underlying number was excellent all year long. They don't have enough a break. They miss a lot of injuries, and they miss I don't know how many games. I think 40 or 45. One Bennett and Barkov was not played together. So all year long, and maybe more, they never played together. They are one of the two out of the lineup. When they played together, Barkov and Bennett, the record during the season, if I can recall it, it was 32, 17, and 4. It was something similar. It was almost like 650 or 700 winning percentage. When Barkov and Bennett played, they were on the roster and the regular season. It looked like they won the 11, 12 game right now. And that's a big, huge difference. So credit for the Panthers. Again, Montreal was 1 point and 1 game to pick number 15 because the Pittsburgh Penguins lost against the Chicago Blackhawks. So can I go backwards? But very hard. Yeah, sorry about this, RJ. Do you think Jimmy Benn will and so it will finish on his front team? But again, Ben is still young. He's not young anymore, but still 9 million contract. I still believe he will stay in Dallas, but you never know. Those kind of veteran players like Patrick Kane, and at some point, Dallas is really good about the bringing new players, and they have a lot of rookies coming. Stackhoven is another one with the Dallas Star, and we'll see. I cannot guarantee we'll stay there for the rest of his career for Jimmy Benn, for sure. I did really not like his words. I really was disappointed for the way he explained his situation with the stick on Max Stone. Not really good. And I think he got a second game because the way he said that. So I was not impressed by Jimmy Benn on that one. Who do you think the Montreal target on the offseason? Great question, Darren. They have so many options they can go Montreal Canadian, Darren. First, the pick number 5. Are they going to select Mitch Carver is available? Are they going to move up? Are they going to move down? Are they going to stay number 5? If Mitch Carver is out, are they going to get Fantelli, Carlson, or Smith? Fantelli dropped right now in the standing. Or are they going to go with Rand Leonard? Or he can go down and trade for Washington Capitals? Those questions is very difficult. Now they have to move 2 players, in my opinion, Jordan Manson and Mike Hoffman. 2 players with 1 more year contract, one 3.4 and one 4.5. They have 2 players. I think they have to get out of this organization. Now targeting will be interesting. They have the pick number 37 and now 31, 37, 32. They could try to get a pick number 14 for Pittsburgh Penguins, and that would be my subject for today on the App Daily News. Would you like to trade the pick number 31, Edmondson, and Dvorak for the pick number 14 for Pittsburgh? For why, coach? Because Pittsburgh guys are not a team right now waiting to win. They try to use the year of Letang, Crosby, Malkin to be sure they try to stay in the race. So to pick a guy like number 14 and to wait 4 years before he become a player or 2 years, maybe three, they cannot wait after him. So I think one thing at that between 10 to 20 can make a trade is the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I think Montreal should looking about that if they was winning. Now to add Devorak, we know Pittsburgh they are going to lose Jason Zucker. I think they would like to get that play over there. I would not be surprised in return. The Montreal, but they have no close movement, so I don't think so. Carter would move. But I think Pittsburgh to add Edmondson, that would satisfy the defenseman. To add Devorak, they can use him at the bottom six or the second center they need to. I think that was a little bit what Devorak can do, like Jordan Saul do with Carolina. I think Pittsburgh can open up the door for that possibilities. But I'm not sure if they were willing to do it. They have no GM right now. So, but Montreal, I don't think so. This is a kind of home run they can try to do. But to get a player like Monahan they did last year, I'm not sure. Can they get Manta to get a first round pick, a second round pick? Can they get Tyler Myers for the Vancouver Canucks? They're a player with a lot of money, and the team want to let it go, and they maybe gave a second round pick or a first round pick. They can go left and right, Darren, but great question about that. Coach said before the playoff start, a team need it for their goaltender to get hot, and it looked like a coach really nailed it on Bob. That's the hit. That's the point there. I understand he did not start. Alex Lyon carrying the team all the way to the end. Then after that, they go with Bob. And so far, he is right there. This is true that it was Lyon, but Bob came in hot. I think Florida can not be that good next year or on the near future. Just lucky year. What I try to thinking, look, is like, okay, when they win the Stanley Cup, Tampa Bay, they're still at the top. I think they have still have the core look. I will tell you why. Monto will be there, Ekblad will be there, Barkov will be there, Castro will be there, Verhey will be there, right? And then, okay, Poboski is getting a little bit older. Guys, they have Spencer Knight. So the goalie will be good over there too. They have Forsling over there too. So I think, look, to repeat, maybe not, but to be still a good team in NHL, I would say yes. If Montreal trade the player, you just said, Coach, I would be more excited about the cap space we free up, but would we have to take a contract back to Pittsburgh cap space? I don't think so, King. We don't want Petrie back, King. And I was thinking about Jeff Carter, but Jeff Carter have no more, no NMC, if I can recall it. So I don't see King, the Montreal, pick up someone in return. Can have more future. Yes, because the bank of the prospect look is excellent, and for the Carolina Hurricane. Question, Matthew, who get him? It's going to be San Jose right there. San Jose with Mike Greer. When you see, like, when you study hockey and you're looking about the people work, you can figure out who they are. But Mike Greer is his first year at GM. And if you think about that, let's see, like, Berau is out, Fantilli is out, Smith is out. Whatever is the order. Now they have a choice between Carlson and Michkov, or Michkov, Smith, or Michkov, Fantilli. Example. All three players, a minimum 2 years before. Maybe Carlson would be 2 years. Both of three, I would take them at least 2 years before they play. San Jose at that moment are not going to be good enough, I believe, on that year. And they're going to carry on so much money on the set. It is still rebuilding. Michkov is unique. Michkov is small, but Michkov, you have not many Michkov in NHL like him. He's a dynamic, he's a dynamo, and he can score. San Jose have a lot of big problem contract for the next 4 years. If one team at the top five can wait and wait and wait, is is San Jose. Columbus with the player they have, I don't think so. Anaheim as a second team. Anaheim, I think they would pick Carlson or Fantilli right away. So it's really San Jose. Now, if San Jose they don't pick him, Montreal should take him, but maybe they can skip. Arizona and Flowers, I don't think so. They go with Michkov. Michkov will be number 8 with Washington. Now, if Michkov is on the board at number 5, and Washington said we want Michkov to Montreal, but possible Montreal trade 5 to 8, but they will lose Rand Leonard. They maybe lose David Renbacher. So this is all about possibilities and scenarios and everything like that. And I could be right, could be wrong. But if you look about all the big picture, Montreal, the only way they don't have to pick Mitch Garver is San Jose pick him. But we'll see. And Bob is too unpredictable from year to years. I would say look month to month. The favorable pick is the wild card of the 2022 draft. Yeah, great point about this, King. Because honestly, they will pick what they have on the board. But can Montreal figure out Michkov's situation? And I'm gonna stun everyone with a city pick, Darren. Remember last year, guys, we talk about Shane Wright. And Shane Wright get 4. Every year, guys, someone selects something strange. So this year, bet out number 1. Normally, it's supposed to be Fantilli. But something telling me Pat Verbeek grow behind Steve Yzerman. Yzerman is smart man. Yzerman teach very well. I feel like the Anaheim will surprise us with Leo Carlson. And now you're going to get Columbus. And Columbus guy are going to get Will Smith. I print Will Smith all day long with Columbus Blue Jacket. That gave now San Jose with Mitch Cobb and Fantilli. It is what it is. So maybe San Jose go Mitch Cobb, and then surprisingly, Montreal select Fantilli. When nobody talk about this. Remember this conversation tonight. Everything could happen. We're going to see some trade for picks. If you trade down to 8, would you have a second round pick or compensation, a 2nd round pick? No, second round pick 2023. That gave them number 40. So Montreal get 8, 31, 32, 37, and 40. King. That's the only request about Montreal Canadian. And they go down 8. And remember, they may be losing now Rand Leonard, David Rebacher, and now Montreal have to select how they like Dalibor Devoski. If I'm Montreal, I'll not touch Devoski. I skip Devoski, but who knows? They have some good center already. Yeah, they have Anisayo, where Chicago, who can wait a trade first round pick to build quicker. No. Talk about franchise player. We talk about no, in our top. If you trade down to 8, I got that one too. So, again, those kind of conversations, guys, we can do this all night long and all fun together because that's what we like to do. We like about sharing this, and that's what we are. Darren, I'm not sure if you're already subscriber. If you're not, hopefully you're going to do that. And glad to having you aboard. And that's what we're looking for here, guys. People talk about hockey, knowledge about hockey, and sharing. This is the beauty of what we do. Montreal won't trade down, only up if they need it. I'll be only interested in our top if they go to 8 to get 40 in our top. That's my only thing I'm thinking. Otherwise, they will keep number 5. If Carlson still there at 3, Hughes will try something. I don't think so. Columbus would make something there. Now, if they do that, that would cost Montreal a 31, 32 first round pick or a 37. So Columbus will request Montreal to get. Now, the problem with Columbus is they don't want Mitch Cobb. So I don't see. If you think about this, look, is because I don't see that because Mitch Cobb would play under because Columbus don't want Mitch Cobb at all. And San Jose take Smith example. Columbus wants Smith at the end of the day. I don't see that. Look, I really subscribe. Glad to have you found you. You're welcome, Darren. Thanks to join us. Which player would be around the first round bubble 28-35? That's a tough one, a king, because we can talk about strength players like Aiden Cochier, Bonk, the defenseman. We'll see what Andrew Crystal fall apart. Daniel Butt is only one. It'll be interesting if Daniel Butt is there. Big right winger, 6'5". The center for the Sweden, Otto Sandberg or something like that. Stenberg. Talk about a 27, 28, 29. Charlie Stramel. Charlie Stramel is a bit like a Brent Lambert, in my opinion. So Charlie Stramel will be at that area. Can someone get that one? He struggled this year, but at some point he was a top 15, top 10 2 years ago, 1 year ago. So that's a big name over there. I don't think so. One-ender and David Armstrong be still there. Defenseman, I think they'll be out at that moment. That was the kind of player I'm thinking went out with between 29 to 32. But yeah, always one or two guys are supposed to be out first before 25th, and they get there. The Richard situation could be pushed back Daniel Butt. Montreal don't want Mitch Cobb either. I don't know. They are difficult to read. I think they're going to make a mistake if they don't get Mitch Cobb if he's on the board, because you have no many Mitch Cobb in NHL. You're not going to have any one of them, and the team going to get Mitch Cobb is the team. Now, they can figure out to get maybe Rand Leonard. The trend between Leonard and Mitch Cobb, it could be, and the future, that would be a solid players anyway. And Montreal doesn't want to be around the Mitch Cobb situation, take a risk. They prefer to go with Mitch Cobb, with Leonard. That would be the only win, I think. In fact, we slammed Calgary all year, but they get 93 points. Miss playoff and fire coach and GM Florida 90 points, make a Stanley Cup Finals. Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, and I thought it's all about expectation. It's all about what is coming from, but it's a great point to talk about this. Mitch Cobb, damage good, lost his father, not thinking about hockey right now, Woody. Well, you have still 4 years to recover. I don't say that the bad way, but you still have a long way. Do you think Albert Goulet, a team might be picked in before Montreal early? So that would be a great point. I think at 37, guys, Rabal is out. Rabal is going to be between 29 to 35, 36. 36, 35, 34. Those teams there, they will select Rabal. He's not going to be available at 37. So if Montreal want to join him, that would be 31, 32. And again, it all depends who's going to be still on the board at that moment, Dave King. Confirm is revealing the best relationship with his agent for partnership relation. I also represent Matthews. I don't know about this, about Dubas. Do he has this agent the time he was negotiating with Matthews or not? This will be my concern about that. I can see that point. Mishka, not a robot, has a feeling. Yeah, I understand that. But he said he would be at the NHL draft. You know what I mean? Like, look, if he gets selection by any team, it would take him 4 years before he return in the NHL. So, I don't see like an effect for him in the future. Mathieu Michkov, father, is giving his inspiration, and he would be a better player as a result. That's another way to respond about that. That's a way to think this way. And we don't know what the dad said to him before that. And who knows? Uh, but at the end of the day, we don't know. Always a risk behind that. But I don't see it as a risk, like because what's the situation over there. Uh, it's just to be the team has to select him. You have to be patient. That's the only thing you have to think about that. What will happen with Allen by trade deadline? Jake Allen, it all depends how the Montreal Canadiens are going to feel about Primo or not King. They have a few goalie like Travis Jarry, Adam Hill, Frederick Anderson, Ranta. Some of them are UFA. And now Jake Allen again. You're not going to trade Jake Allen you're not going to get a lot in return. And I think they consider a lot. I think some point, guys. I was talking about Jordan Harris this week. A lot of people say now he's not. I understand. But Montreal is really focusing on the human being and what they bring inside the locker room, how they talk with people, everything like that, who they are, their behavior, and their leadership inside of them, everything like that. And Jake Allen, that's what he brings with the Montreal Canadiens. So how long they can keep him? 1 more year? 2 more years? They don't have anyone right now behind him. So it says really, maybe a team like, I don't know, maybe Vancouver Canucks want Jake Allen for the 3rd round pick. I don't know. But I'm not sure. I think if a playoff team lose their starter goalie due to injury, I feel we can force a team to trade their 1st round pick. You're not going to get a 1st round pick in return. If you look about in the past, look about all the trade goalies, guys, at the trade deadline, you don't get something like that. It's rare, really rare. And at his age, a backup number 2, you're going to give your 1st round pick for a backup number 2, not going to happen. The GM does this, he's going to lose his job after that. What next? The mom for Allen. Suzuki, I said the 3 games that excite him the most are number 5, Smith, Mishkov, and Carlson. Pretty safe to say that Suzuki would be happy. Because he cannot mention Manfantelli, but yeah. He's a captain. We said the right things, right? You're not going to go around anyway. How about that? So, anyhow, guys. Time to go. We hit the 11 o'clock. Honestly, guys, I'll be honest with you, between you and me. I love the playoff. I love Vegas. I love Dallas. I love Florida. I love any team going to playoff. But what I like the most is talking after the show, like we do right now. That's what makes me excited when I do the Hockey Nation Live show. It's exchange, conversation about things. And that's the reason I always like to stay a little bit longer after the show, because we exchange, we have a good time. Whatever, we're 16 people, 30 people, it's no matter. People are great like you are, guys. I would want to say thanks so much. But before we leave, we want to thank again all the moderators. Again, great performance you guys did tonight. RJ Calabo, of course, and many people in the chat like Luke, Darren, King, and many others. Willie, I don't want to forget the name, but thanks so much to be with us every single night. And but we want to remind you one more thing. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. You have greatness inside of you. Don't forget, we'll be back Saturday night for another game, number 5, between Vegas, Dallas, and Dallas. Tomorrow night, I'm not sure, guys. It's 50-50. If I pop up, hopefully you'll be with me. If not, we're going to take a day off. I think my voice needs some kind of day off, but we'll see about that. And we will Cup tomorrow night, guys. Don't forget Quebec versus Kamloops. Sorry about that. An amazing great night, everybody. Don't forget, of course, the BL. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? Your 2023. Have an amazing great night, everybody. Devon at the Real Deal. And many of you guys, thanks so much for everything. And don't forget to be back next time. Until then, one more thing. We love you, people. Have a good night. Thanks so much, King.
Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you, Lep. Bonne journée demain.
Really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show.
Oh.